What's good, peoples? What's good? What's good? What's good?
What's
Hey
good?
man,
What's good?
hey man. We back for another Two Drunk Unks, man. Today we letting Friday take over the show. You know what I'm saying? Let him let him control everything tonight. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see how this goes, man. But go ahead, Friday.
Man. What's good? What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Friday the motherfucking chef. What's good? We got Ripper, we got Smoke up in this thing, man. Hey, how was y'all week, man?
Shit, mine good, man. Father's Day went great. Kids actually bought me some good presents I could use. You know what I'm saying? But feeling a little on the gooder side of things, you know what I'm saying?
Shit sound like the me is getting gooder and better. Because
Yeah.
over here, man, shit, I live life how I live it, man. Hey, who in the fuck got something to say about me and can't say that bitch to their face? If you can't say it to my face, then fuck y'all.
Hey. And we got
Straight up,
some
that's how my life going, man.
tonight, Smoke. You're gonna be able to elaborate on that shit a little bit tonight. So
Yo,
go
touche.
Friday.
Yeah,
Well, hey,
man.
before we jump in, bro, because we ain't got nothing on the sports topic as far as in the banners, man. But let's talk about the shakeups in the NBA right now, bro.
Man, I ain't been watching them.
Bro, Giannis is going to Miami, bro.
Yeah, oh, I did see that part. Giannis in Miami.
Right.
Okay.
Now, everybody is backing out on Ja. Nobody want to sign him right now. But I think Ja in Miami or in Minnesota will kill the game right now.
It'll be a tough one to reckon with, but if you ain't got somebody to play, you know what I mean, play that five position. If you don't got somebody to play that five position right now, because you need somebody to stabilize that boy in San Antonio. If your five ain't playing big, yeah, you ain't doing shit.
Right.
Yeah, I
So
agree. I agree with that.
and New York did a hell of a job during the playoffs, and Big Cat is a more mature center than most of these guys out there. So with Big Cat being out there and Mitchell Robinson being out there in New York doing what they did, both of them was a little bit more mature than that boy in San Antonio. But one thing that I learned, when you spank them off her ass, when they come back the next time, they remember your moves. You know what I mean? You
Well,
gonna have to deal with that motherfucker that know your moves.
Wimby young, bro. So
I know.
he got a lot to like learn how to play in late game situations. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot to learn on that, bro.
No, 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 no. I don't even think that's what the issue was, man. I think that his issue was he was doggone. Remember the story about the old bull and the young bull, when the old bull said, the young bull was like, "Hey man, let's run down there and fuck all these cows," and the old bull said, "Nah, let's go run down there and fuck one of these cows," and the old bull said, "Nah, let's walk down there and fuck them all." And Wemby spilled his load all game long. So when it was late game, maybe you're right, late game situations, he already bust that wad and he ain't had nothing left.
That's what I'm saying. Like most young guys, they play well in the first three quarters. After that, it's just
Man, I looked at Wimby game, man. That man just be tiring out because you see the first 3 quarters, man. That man just be all just defense. All that defense, man. Running out, trying to block shots out in the perimeter. That's a lot of energy, bro. And they playing that
Mhm.
man, and they playing that man over 35 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah.
But he got to sit there and step it up, though. He got to. He ain't got no choice in the situation, man. He ain't got really. He got probably three other pieces that can play with him, and I really think your boy threw that game away, bro. With the number 4, what's his name,
Oh,
man?
Darren Fox. Darren Fox.
He threw that game away, dog.
Nah,
Like I think he might have paid him, bro.
nah,
Some of the shit he was doing, dog. He ain't even have to
nah,
shoot
nah.
on
He
game 3. He ain't even have to shoot that shot.
Now the truth of the matter is that pressure sit on you, man. It get different when that pressure on your ass.
But that guy's the most veteran person on that team, and doing
Mm-hmm.
shit like that, dog. Come on.
Bruh, it's like you making a decision. You making a decision that freaking, you know what I mean, bound to affect your entire family, and you the leader of the household. The decision that you make is the decision that y'all gonna run with. So either you hold it or you pull it. And he pulled it to try to go up four instead of, you know what I mean, instead of instead of giving them an opportunity to doggone tie the game or win. And he pulled it and missed. And as a shooter, you know this, I know this. As a shooter, when it leaves your hand, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
And
Now,
he's a shooter.
next question. Or Friday, you got anything to put on that little piece before I move on to the next question?
No, we can move on to the next.
LeBron James. What y'all think he should do? He a free agent now. Think he should stay with LA? Should he go to the Warriors? Should he go to Miami? I mean, what y'all think is in the cards for LeBron?
I go to Warriors. Let all them old heads get it in. See if they can run these little young boys off the court.
Nah. Yeah, you can see with all the old heads. But why not go back to South Beach and build around Giannis for however long he got to be?
Him and Riley don't get along no more.
Well, money will make them differences go away.
Mm-hmm.
You sitting with the right track.
I think whatever he do, him running to a stacked team ain't gonna do nothing but give everybody else more shit to talk.
Well, that's
I
all
don't
he
know,
been
man.
doing.
I don't know, man. He got it's an excuse now. Like, why wouldn't you, if you that old and you still playing, you already damn near a billionaire. So why go to a stack team? Fuck it. He get a pass.
Build something around a player that's young like Giannis or Anthony Edwards or Ja Morant. Build something around them young superstars, and you go on fade to black. You know what I'm saying?
But he got something to build around. He got them boys in LA, and them boys ain't slack like
Luka
everybody.
Can't play a whole season, dog.
The what?
Luka can't play a whole season. That's what they building around.
Hey, it's all fine and dandy. They still got players to win games.
Ooh.
And if shit, Austin Reeves was out there putting up 30 points a game.
He a free agent now. Nobody want to sign him.
He about to resign. He about to
resign with the Lakers.
When that's supposed to go
and
down?
They just got a young
$80 million, $185 million deal, 4 years, 185.
Is he about to sign or did he sign?
Yeah, it just came out today. He's expected to sign.
Yeah, okay. and they had a decent. If I'm not mistaken, they must have picked up a decent guy in the draft. Yeah, somebody, because they got him. New York traded him to the Lakers, if I'm not mistaken. But like I said, I haven't been watching it, so I really don't know. I'm just going off of hearsay.
It wasn't enough money to play around because Austin Reeves should have went to Timberwolves. Well, no.
Bro.
I'm sorry. That's Hero with the Timberwolves.
Hey,
but
you better watch AD. You better watch AD, because the possibility he might go back to the Lakers, because Luka said he want a top tier center. That's what Luka said.
And they got AD sitting in the spot too.
Dog. AD had a time with the Lakers.
Nah, boy. Hey, nah. Just, man, they be making those mistakes, bro. What they do is they swing them out and leave them on the goddamn hinge. Like, they sent AD to the Mavericks, then sent him to the Wizards, and when he got to the Wizards, he really ain't play at all. You know what I mean? He got there and really didn't have time to build with the team. So AD is a potential doggone scoop.
Man, I'll pass on AD, bro.
Yeah, because his body ain't built for the long run. Yeah, I get it.
Or the Lakers might try to go get Derek Lively. They might try to go get, because he played with Luka down in Dallas.
I hope that they go back and I hope they get something that's doggone a little bit more aggressive. You know what I mean? A little bit more rounded than all of them boys.
They can't go after too much because of LeBron. If they potentially trying to re-sign him, ain't no more money left.
Man, I'll let LeBron leave, man.
Ain't no money left after
you don't. Nah, bro, you don't let a LeBron leave, bro. You don't let a LeBron leave. I know that
Let him
shit
go.
sound good, but that shit ain't good.
I'll let him go at this point, dog. If I
No,
get
you don't.
something within the next 2-3 years, I'll let him go.
The problem is when you let a LeBron leave and you got to deal with him.
So who's to say LeBron ain't gonna drop papers? You know what I'm saying, in the middle of your season?
He very well might, but that's the problem though. That's one of the doggone gambles of the game is when you gambling on the game like that, you hope that your star player stays a star.
I think,
Yeah,
man.
Austin Reeves, 185, 4-year, 185. He's about to return.
It's signed.
Yeah, he's about to sign.
And
No.
the boy, they wanted to run it back.
Is it signed?
I'm looking at ESPN right now. He's about to sign.
It's saying about to sign. It ain't mean it ain't set in stone. I'm telling you, this is a numbers game, bro. Austin Reeves, if they sign LeBron, Austin Reeves getting traded, bro.
Speculation.
If they sign LeBron, Austin Reeves off the table, dog.
Speculation.
No, but Austin, they said Windhorse was saying that Austin Reeves, his contract, the way it's structured, it's not even going to affect the cap. So the Lakers still got $50 million in the cap.
Well, if that's the case, then the problem with the Lakers right now, reason why they ain't really making no moves is because of what's money gonna be left after they do whatever they're gonna do with LeBron. That's the problem.
But that's still, so you keep throwing the name LeBron out there. His pay numbers is still on the table. I saw that they just signed him for another 4 years, or they had plans that they're gonna put him up for another 4-year extension. Not, you know what I mean? Not really making a big dent.
You talking about Lakers?
Yeah.
The Lakers are really actually trying to shop LeBron around right now.
The Lakers had put a package together for him too, though.
But the package they put together, LeBron don't want it.
The problem is, okay, you can only suggest with a free agent.
Yeah, but LeBron,
you can't really shop him around. He a free agent. He can do pretty much what he want to do, and he got player clauses and all that shit inside his contract. The man been doing this shit for 20 years. It ain't no mistake in his contract. Well,
all I'm saying is a 42-year-old nigga, I'm not finna bet the house on, dog.
But you know what though? But you know what? LeBron has this thing in his contract. He always have those no trade clauses in his contract.
He ain't got nothing right now. He a free agent, bro.
I know he do. Hey, but you know what? Rick. Hey, check this out though. It would be nice if Giannis is in Miami, and you got and you still got old boy down there, and you add LeBron to that. That might be a nice little combo, LeBron and Giannis.
It will, and I'm telling you, money happened for that to happen, dog.
I don't see him going back. Miami ain't gonna be the same for him. Miami won't be the same. It won't be the same invite.
How? Why it won't be?
Because he went down there. He went to Miami the first time because he wanted to be with his homeboy. Them boy was trying to go down there to be together. They were trying to doggone team up, saying that we are the 3 hottest motherfucker. That was supposed to be Wade, Bron, and Carmelo in Miami, but Carmelo was not leaving at the time, so it ended up being Bosh, and that was the 3 homeboys. You know what I mean, mixing in Miami. That's what that shit was. So
I don't want LeBron to have a fourth team, dog. Either go back to Cleveland or Miami if you're gonna leave LA though.
Bruh, LeBron, I'm telling you, man, in his situation, dog, because really the Lakers ain't finna go all in on a 42-year-old motherfucker, dog.
They not.
So,
and you gotta remember, the Bus family don't own the Lakers. The Bus family don't own Lakers. It's the Dodgers ownership group that own the Lakers.
Yeah, but I'm saying with LeBron, he need to go ahead and either go to the Warriors or sign with the Warriors or sign with the Heat. He don't need to try and stay with the Lakers at this point, dog, because right now they clearly are trying to go a younger squad, and that's going to take them the distance. That's what they're trying to do.
But the problem with that is the problem with a younger squad and LeBron is he's still running all over the younger squad.
Well,
still got more energy than half the dozen people on the court.
To a certain degree, LeBron ain't got it like Yeah, everybody lose as they age. But LeBron is on the floor every play.
I know, but LeBron was 10 steps ahead of everybody on the flow for fucking
He got
22 years. If he
you
lost 2 steps, he's still 8 steps ahead, man. What are you talking about?
can't great IQ. You can't
Man,
deny
I
that.
like the fact, you know what, man, fuck all of this. A few weeks back, we was talking about who the fucking GOAT is, and here you talking about a 42-year-old man, and he the topic of discussion, man. I think you owe that man a fucking apology, bro.
I don't owe him nothing, bro.
You owe that man a damn apology. You still talking about he the center of your conversation right now, man. I think you owe that man some homage.
Right now is
Pay
the only
homage to the GOAT, man.
Smoke. The reason why he's the center of the conversation right now is because how many times has LeBron been a free agent in his career?
Shit, every time he got ready to make a jump.
No, LeBron had for sure where he was gonna go at before he hit free agency. This time, this is a factor of his age, what the league believes in, and him having this false sense of identity, thinking he can still play all these years, bro.
Man, what are you talking about, bro? Hey, yo, look, man. Yo, Rip, slow your roll, man. Before you go any further and bury your words, man. You say he think he can do what when the man is still doggone skying out and slapping shit off the doggone backboard, hide in the square.
That's just like you right now. You good for about 3 runs up and down the court right now. Same thing.
Yeah,
LeBron
might only be good for one shit. But my name ain't Dan. My last name ain't James.
But what I'm saying is, LeBron the same way. LeBron at this point plays in spurts. He don't play like he used to play, dog. Like he understandable. I understand body is deteriorating, all that kind of shit like that. Dog, the way LeBron plays now, he needs to be playing in a rec league. He don't need to be playing in the NBA.
Nah, bro. I think you undercutting that man jeans.
That's insulting.
I think you cutting that man jeans, bro.
Hot take, bro. That's insulting, bro.
Say what you want to say, my dude. LeBron.
Dog, I think you undercutting that man greatness.
I'll take all the heat on this one now. I'll take it all.
No, you is, nigga. I can't even say
you undercutting that man greatness with that bullshit there, bro. I ain't even front down.
My personal opinion, bro. LeBron is fucking the league up the longer he stays in it.
Bro. Nah, bro. LeBron is raising kids in the league, bro. He raising his kids, but he raising everybody else's kids in the league.
You don't need nepotism in basketball like that, bro.
Nah, bro. He's shit. Nepotism is building the league. That's what the league is built on.
His other
son and all the other daddies are out the league, bringing their kids in the league.
Bryce ain't going.
How you mean Bryce ain't going?
Bryce, that nigga ain't even play this year.
He didn't want to play. He a redshirt freshman. What do you mean?
It ain't that he wanted to play. They benched his ass, bro.
No, they didn't play him. He's a redshirt freshman, and that gives him more college eligibility.
That nigga came out of high school as a 3-star.
And
you're not going to the odds of you going to the end. So he'll probably play like 6 years. He'll probably play 6 years in college. Go and get their NIL money and everything like that. But yeah, you don't think they're gonna cut Bronny? They gonna cut Bronny. LeBron leave, they cutting Bronny.
Bronny gone, bro. If LeBron leaves the Lakers, Bronny gone, and Bronny probably won't even be in the league. Tell you the truth.
I'll tell you he's
going overseas.
If they keep him on the court, he's gonna be a solid starting point guard.
No, he won't.
And he'll be a solid starting point guard. Okay, so what characteristic about that man? What characteristic about him says that he can't?
His IQ.
Stop being
biased. IQ.
Bro, no, I'm not being biased. I'm not being biased. All I'm saying is this: you cannot put a man to work at the same job every day, 3 years in a row, and his IQ ain't getting better on the job.
And that's what they're doing. That's why he went to the G League. Think about it now.
All right, then.
He started on the Lakers.
Okay, let's get better. Let's get better in the conversation. Let's get better in the conversation.
He never got better. He never got better.
At your best. At your best, bro. At your best. At your best. Could you go into an NBA game and give them 10 points?
Bro, at my best,
At your best.
I'm not at that caliber of player. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not.
You know
what I'm gonna say to you, though. No, Smoke. No, you ain't gonna do that tonight now. What I'm gonna say to you is you sit here and try to classify a college, barely a college player against NBA players. It showed you the whole season the nigga ain't ready. 2 years, they showed you he ain't ready. They kept throwing him on the G League team to try and get him better. And he comes back up there and fucks up even more.
Bro, you couldn't even go in the G League. Man, you couldn't even go in the G League. You couldn't go in the G League and average.
Bro, why are you trying to compare me to Bronny?
No,
I ain't never played ball in a college setting to even be compared to Bronny.
Not to even compare you.
Bro, is that what you're doing? You trying to compare me, a Marine, to a fucking basketball player.
What I'm trying to tell you is when you get to that level of ball, you are the greatest of the great in this country, in this world.
No, you're not, bro. No, you're not, Smoke.
This ain't football, dog. Basketball, a whole different animal, dog.
No, bro. When you hooping, bro.
That's the only why he's there.
Granted, yeah, you're right. His dad might be the only reason why he's here. But when you hooping, if you driving by any point guard in the NBA and get into the basket and get in your bread, get in your buckets, bro, you are nice.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you something, Smoke.
You are nice, homie.
You obviously don't watch Bronny play.
Bronny get all Bronny play
off of swings.
Okay.
And it's open because he just ran off a pick.
Okay. That's just like Curry only get his 3-pointers off of freaking pick and rolls.
Bro, Bronny can't even break down a center. Dog, Bronny can't break down a center, bro. So how are you telling me he driving by people and shit? He's not. He giving points off fast breaks, which is a cherry pick fast break, or a fucking damn swing play. He don't have the IQ to do nothing inside at all.
Hey, Bronny, I seen a highlight that keep on popping up on social media.
A highlight. Watch the game.
See a highlight, man. Hey, look. All right, you know what? Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing I ain't good at. One thing I ain't good at is sharing the microphone. So I'm gonna stop and let you run off now.
Well, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Do your thing. I'm just saying. You gotta watch the whole game.
A highlight. I see a highlight that pop up. of Bronny bringing the ball down court. He hesitate. He hit him with the hezzy at the 3-point line and freaking boom into the paint and a high rise dunk in the crowd go wild. And he driving past playoff contenders.
All right. We ain't getting nowhere with this. We all.
I know, right? I know, right? Right. Let's move on.
All right, let's get to what we came in for, man. Hey, first question.
Hell yeah.
Do we outgrow friends?
Hell yeah.
Look. It's some situations we can talk about right now that's kind of personal, but yes.
Hell yeah.
Dude, you can be just like for instance, the military guys. You can be ace. I'm talking about battle buddies. You know what I'm saying? But once you out, people lose the track of who was there for you in your lowest. You know what I'm saying? And they just move on to the next, or they only hit you up when they need you or need something. And it's a lot of that going on to where a lot of us we don't see it until somebody else pointed out. Mm-hmm. If you get what I'm saying.
And then when they get pointed out, you hate that they're going to acknowledge the fact that it's true.
Right. But yeah, man, you outgrow friends. And here's the thing, man. Let me ask y'all something. What do you base your friendship off of? Especially if you talk about complete strangers. When you know nothing about that person's background. So what are we basing our friendship off of? Are you basing off of who that person is that you met at the moment? Or you just kind of slowly built this friendship? Which one is it?
So if I was to break into this first, I'm gonna say one of the things that I've been trying to pattern my conversations behind. And this right here is gonna be kind of, I guess it's one of those you got to really think about it because it's words, you know what I mean? And a lot of people like to use the term, "Oh, that's my best friend." My best friend. Now, the question that comes with best friend is what what is the characteristic of a best friend? And a lot of people be like, "Oh yeah, that's my A1 from day one." Like anything I get into, I'm with that motherfucker, yo. Like if he got something popping, I'm down. You know, it's all gravy, it's all good. But does that make that person your best friend, or does that just make that the person, the friend that you hang with when you going through when you doing your dumb shit? You know what I mean? Or is your best friend the person that says, "Nah, bruh, like, hey, let's not go down there. Let's not go down there because that shit gonna get us fucked off in the doggone long run." You know what I mean? And when we start looking at the definition of your best friend, uh, I break the definition down when I'm talking to my youngsters that your best friend is not always the one that you want to be next to. Sometimes the best friend is the one that tells you, you know what I mean, that what we're about to get into is gonna be something that'll fuck you off in the long run. You
So
know what I mean?
so so you hanging around according to your mood at certain points, certain people.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what we're boiling down to. So say, look, you want to go and get into some street shit.
Yeah, let's
You
get him
know who
some
to
gangster shit.
go to hang around for that. You know what I'm saying? But are those your friends? You know what I'm
Because
saying?
people use the word lightly, Rip. Folk use the
Yeah,
I don't
word
know.
lightly.
I
yeah.
don't know, man. I look at look like friends, right? Like with me, I know with me and Rick, when I met Rick, we was cool. We seen each other and everything, and we always talk. We always show love. But then we were friends. But then it was me, right? So me and Rip and everything. So when I moved over to base housing and everything, we was seeing it, we was seeing each other like every day. And then I met BJ with him. But Rick was my Rick for Jackson. Like when I was in Jacksonville, Rick was my best friend. I had two main niggas, Rip and my nigga Russ, right? So our friendships and everything evolved into actual brothers. Me and those two niggas, actual brothers. If I wasn't with Rip, I was with that nigga Rush. And I can say we say we brother because we argue, we hold each other accountable. Nah, you wrong. We argue just like brothers, and we stay in contact with everything.
Keep each
To this
other in check. Yeah. Keep each other in check, dog. You got some fucked up shit going on. Hey, we call each other out on it, man, all the time.
Mm-hmm. And that right there would constitute a best friend. But let's say right now where y'all out of pocket with each other, where y'all staying a couple of states or a state away from each other, you know what I mean? Rip might just so happen to say, "Oh yeah, that's my dog. I'm with partner all day, every day, and I'm just throwing partner out there." Partner name could be Joe. Fuck it, let's call the dude that Rip hang with every day now Joe. And you hang with Joe every day, and Joe ain't telling you what not to get into. You know what I mean? Joe ain't telling you how,
Oh, yes, man.
advising you in
Yeah,
the best. You know what I mean? But yet he's always there for you. He's always there. You know what I mean? So is Friday your best friend? Meaning Friday always advise you of the best way to keep your house together, keep your life together, or is Joe your best friend, the one that ride or die with you every day, no matter if y'all going up or down? Which one is
right.
your best friend? Which friend has the best characteristics that'll benefit you?
Now, my
I don't
personal
have I
opinion,
don't have no I don't have no best friends. Like I have friends, but I don't have uh any best friends because like I said, mostly like my friends end up becoming brothers. So when I do be like, hey, this is my brother, if I see anybody and somebody around like, hey, this is my brother.
Mm-hmm.
So like Smoke, we friends and everything. We friends. We like it's always love when we see each other. You know what I'm saying? I just seen you for the first time and we hug because we always on here. We hug and everything. I consider you a good friend. But if I'm down there more, we see each other and we talk all the time. Eventually it will, if we don't do no fucked up shit, it eventually turn to brotherhood.
Yeah, friends become family.
I'd rather have more brothers than best friends.
But then at the same time, my brother is my friend. My blood brother is my friend too.
I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got a cousin. My big cousin. That's my big brother. You know what I mean? But that's my homeboy too. You know what I mean? So when I say best friend, like that stuff, the friendship thing. I mean, we dismiss it because we become family, but at the same time, it ain't to be completely dismissed because it's still a part of us. You know what I mean? It's something that we kind of. I got family members. I got family blood. That I don't even want to be around.
You know, I think I've ever used. If I said best friend I've ever used that say was my best friend, it was probably like my wife or something that said, "Hey, that's my best friend." But everybody else, because I was dealing with my wife on an everyday basis and everything. It was like we friends. Like my ex now. She my baby mom, but I consider her a friend and everything like that. Not my best friend because we ain't married no more. She'll never get that label, but she a friend, you know. So I just look at it. I just look at it in that perspective, you know.
Yeah, touche.
So,
And I'm just putting a light on, the loose method of using best friend and best friend because it gets thrown around. The word itself gets thrown around. You know what I mean? And the question is, do we outgrow them? Hell yeah, we outgrow them.
yeah,
You know
we
what I
do.
mean? We
Yeah, it
outgrow them.
depends where you at. It depends where you at because like if you moving up and y'all ain't on the same wavelength, it's like, hey, I'm moving up. Hey, your partner want to stay in the streets and do whatever. I
Man,
work like you can let's take
Hey,
power. Let's take power.
Friday, real quick, before you
Go
go
ahead.
into that one, go into the next question. You leading into it right now.
Oh, okay. All right. When do you cut friends or stop reaching out? All right, I'll start it off. So I started cutting people off when it's like friends or stop reaching out. Number one, if I reach out all the time and you don't show me that same reciprocity, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna stop reaching out. Like, all right, I'm making the effort to do the mental wellness check on you, mental health check and everything on you and everything, right? So with my friends, right? If I'm moving in a direction and I'm telling you I'm moving in this direction and you don't support me and you just up there trying to shit on me, why you trying to do that? Like for IE in school, right? Like my situation was bad at home, right? Why you going into the military, man? That's when you up there trying to work for the white man and blah 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 blah. I'm like, bro, you see my man, I can't believe you doing that. All right, I gotta cut you off, bro. I gotta cut you off, man. I'm like, all right, if I'm with my money, if I'm doing things wisely with my money and making moves with my money, and you trying to and you just keep telling me and dissing me and everything like that, and you up there speaking negatively on why I'm doing things, I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna cut you off, straight up like that, man. And we not on the same wavelength.
Can I go? Can I go?
Go ahead.
But I feel like once somebody show you who they are, know what I'm saying? When they stop, if they reaching out to somebody closer to you, but they not reaching out to you, know what I'm saying? And y'all supposed to be all in a circle, then you gotta. I start backing away from the situation. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they eventually start reaching out, then I just take it as if, damn, he was very busy, didn't ever think about me, but hey, you know what I'm saying? He let somebody be informed of what's going on with his life or whatever. But when you completely got shit going on in your life, some life or death type shit, and you don't reach out to the people that's always there for you, then yeah, you should start like backing away because they showing you who they are. You know what I'm saying? Believe people for who they are. You'll have less worries in life. That's all I'm saying, man. But go ahead.
Yeah, I just think people like if y'all on the if you in the same exact position as that other person, right? And you start bettering your situation, and then all you do is and you see motherfuckers just hating on you, bro. Like you gotta cut them off. And then I'll tell you, but my biggest thing is when you do some fuck shit, yeah, I'll let you go, dog.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And my input will be sometimes I had to contradict my own shit, honestly, because I hate the fact that I do, but I do get, you know what I mean, when it comes down to my folk, I do get a little bit, I mean, in my fucking feelings, you know what I mean? Because like I got some of my folk, you know what I mean, and I really love my folk, and they all know that shit. And I put up with a whole lot more, you know what I mean, coming from them because I understand the character that they have, you know what I mean? And then I got some of my folk that reach out when they need something, but you know what I mean, when they don't need shit, like, you know what I mean, you don't hear from them. You know what I mean? That type of motherfucker right there, when you need me, you can reach out, but on a Tuesday, you know what I mean, 2 weeks from now, you know what I mean, and you thought about me and you ain't said shit, like you ain't acknowledge, you ain't let me know that I'm loved, yo. For real, like eventually that shit get old, man. That shit just be getting old and we ain't gotta change our friendship. No, we still friends. You ain't the best friend. We still friends. We still cool as a motherfucker. But you know what I mean? I, shit, like yo, I just be in my little lane and my little feelings. And another time that I pull away is when my success becomes your envious moment. You know what I mean? You can't see me doing good. You can't see me doing good without trying to compare what I did and who I was back in the day, telling me I'm outside myself acting different because you know what I mean, I leveled up. If you see me as acting different because I leveled up and I changed the way my get down goes down or whatever, and you can't stomach that shit. If you can't stomach that shit, bro, then stay the fuck from around me because I'm gonna keep on growing and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the tactics that I use to get there. And if all you can get from my tactics is me trying to show off or me trying to got that, you know what I mean, tell you what to do, or you want to get upset because I'm showing you, you know what I mean, my get down and inviting you in my world, and you think that I'm being biggity or you know, all right, well, bet I ain't gotta, you know, you're not coachable. So while in the pig pen that you lying, you know what I mean? I'll stay away from you and you can come over and you can enjoy my life as long as you don't fucking bring no ruckus to my life. But I gotta live my life separate from you. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna continue to grow. You know what I mean? And I don't want nobody around me that's gonna sabotage my growth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically like motherfucker hating on you.
Yeah,
Low
exactly
key.
what it is.
Low
And
key.
and I seen that shit. I seen that shit in some mutual friends. I seen that shit happen between mutual friends. You know what I mean? Like me and the little clique, we come together when we come together, and then I seen that shit tear. I seen that shit put a rift between the goddamn clique. You know what I mean? And that shit is an ugly rift when envy becomes your motivation instead of, you know what I mean, congratulating success.
You know what's so
Yeah,
crazy?
man.
Hey, Rick, remember this shit? We bought our houses around the same time, and we ain't never talked about it. We just came out the booth like, "Hey, bro, I'm about to buy this crib, man." And he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to close on my shit. I've been on that. I'm about to close on my crib." Two
Yep.
like-minded people, because we talked about that shit. We talked about the shit in Jacksonville, man. It was like, "Hey, man, hey, fuck this shit, man. Fuck this renting shit, bro." We was talking about you save more money, man, owning your own crib.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
yeah, it's just like you
Two
had that,
coachable individuals. Two
yeah.
coachable individuals, and y'all learning together You know what I mean? And learning from each other and not even knowing that one person is educating the other while that other person is educating the one. You know what I mean? And that's how it's supposed to go. I mean, steel sharpens steel.
Well, look, if you got friends in your clique that you can't learn from, or they're not teaching you something, then what are y'all doing?
But then you also gotta have friends in your clique that you can teach.
Right.
Exactly.
And
That too.
that's another topic for the night. But before we get too deep into that, Friday, you gotta get us on the next one, cuz.
All right. Oh yeah. This is my thing right here. Is it fair for black people to be stereotyped? And this is
To
a
a
good
certain
one.
degree,
We gonna talk about black people stereotyping black people. Is it fair for black people stereotyping black people, or is it a fair game for any other race to stereotype black people?
well, to a certain degree, everybody stereotypes. Every race stereotypes every race to a
Facts.
certain degree. Now, if it's just job wise, every race is stereotyped for a certain thing they do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, black people are stereotyped, but black people are the culture. So when they say we didn't invent nothing, we don't start nothing, we don't know nothing, we're dumb, we're stupid, those are stereotypes of their impression or interpretation of us. However, you can't knock that we started a whole lot of shit, pretty much everything.
Mhm.
So when they stereotyping us, it's really jealousy, bro. But go ahead.
I don't think it's jealousy at all. I think it's more propaganda than a stereotype. I think I personally feel that a lot of the stereotypes of black folk, of black people, is just a mere propaganda method of keeping us, you know what I mean, within our I guess within our mentality, lower class mentality. You know what I mean? So something as simple as fried Kentucky Fried Chicken. They you already know that, you know what I mean, no old guy slave owner's gonna be frying no food. They had somebody in the kitchen cooking, but they put a white man face on that logo and said that he was the founder and the creator. And the reason why they did that because they wanted to show that, okay, no, even if you created it on my stead.
Just
It's
like
mine.
Ford.
Everything about you is mine.
Hey, I'm
Just
gonna give
like
you an
Ford.
example.
Ford didn't create the Ford whole automobile line. It was a black man created that. But Ford
Hmm.
wished on it. But go ahead.
I'm
I
gonna
had to
give
get
you.
that.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Fair or unfair? If other races say all black folks like to eat chicken and watermelon, is that a fair conversation? Is that a fair criticism? A fair
Hey,
stereotype?
I don't see nothing wrong with that. Everybody eat chicken, and watermelon is a great source of fucking be hydrated from.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
don't see
Well,
no problem with that.
you call it fair or unfair for them to put it on us. They put it on us. In all actuality, it's equally across the board. They just gave us the title.
They do everything we do, bro.
You know
They
what? You
give
know
They
us
what's
gave
so
us the
crazy
everything.
title.
though? But you know the problem is, yeah, I would say probably 90% of all Black Americans love chicken and watermelon, right? But
Hmm.
Same as white people, bro.
the problem is white folks, when yeah, it's true, but they're using it in a derogatory manner.
They
That's what
attempt,
I have the
they
problem.
attempt to use it as derogatory. You know, we accept it as derogatory, but in all actuality, we survivors.
Yeah,
We
we ate the
survivors.
scraps. Keep
So,
going.
you know what I mean? I don't take it as derogatory shit. You tell me fried chicken, watermelon, and beer, and I'm thinking Luda. You know what I mean? Shit. Hey, I do that shit. I don't give a fuck what they got to
Listen,
say
I
about
don't.
me.
You can call me a watermelon eater, a chicken eater, whatever. Whole time, my dude, they got 3 fingers pointing right back at them, dog.
Yeah, and because hey, look, I haven't seen too many folk that doggone turn away from a doggone fresh cut piece of Miller. I
I got
don't know
another.
too many that would do.
I got another one for you, right? Because I know us like I know what black folks. We always got good comebacks. We always got good comebacks for like people trying to stereotype us. We go low. We really go low, and we do things like I'm gonna ask you this, right? And if we're talking about social media, right? And you see just black folks cutting up and doing all this crazy mess online and everything, and they getting us. You see the team takeovers and everything like that, and they just calling us ghetto and all that stuff. Do you think it's fair or unfair?
That they call black folk ghetto.
Yeah.
It's according to the black folk that they talking about. Honestly, man, like shit. Really, like some of my folk, some of my pigmented got daggone Americans or pigmented humans are pretty fucking ghetto. But
And
some of the
hold on,
non-pigmented motherfuckers are too.
bro. You got the same pocket you can go in and find the ghetto niggas. The same pocket you go in and find the ghetto crackers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the term ghetto,
Bro,
like the
this
real ghettos are up in those, like the
hold
real
on, man.
ghettos.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. You and everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
We gotta get off of the ghetto. The ghetto of what you're looking at is basically what you're trying to get at is saying the projects or the suburbs in like a small town to where everybody is poor.
But that's not the
We,
ghetto.
what we got to stop doing is just that. Here's the thing: the same thing you call ghetto for black people, white people got that shit 2 times worse, bro. And them bitches had a 400-year head start.
Yeah,
All I'm saying is, dog, the shit you are viewing is putting that on your For You page on your social media. Start getting on the white people shit. You gonna see the same fucking shit from them.
yeah.
We
I
gotta stop that, dog.
I
All you doing is helping them make us look bad. That's what you're doing.
No. Back.
Hold on,
You ain't do
let
that
me get
right
this off.
now,
Let
Rip.
me get this off.
Calm your
Let me get
nerves.
this off real quick.
No, I ain't saying right now. What I'm saying is like when you talking about ghetto this, ghetto that, you're helping them because basically you're not talking about the white people. You're talking about the black people. When you say ghetto,
Right.
I'm
No,
saying
hey,
you
Rip.
putting them in a box that
I
way.
think you jumped early, boss. You
But go
jumped
ahead.
early.
I may be misunderstanding this, but at the same time, I'm trying to say they got the same shit we got going on. It's just by design that you don't see they shit they got going on.
Hey,
Of
look,
course, but
we need an underdog.
let me get this off. Like, and I think like we use terminology like I think in American culture we find words and we use terminology and we choose our definitions. But if you want the origins of a ghetto, it don't even look nothing like America, dog. The
Jews.
real ghettos are in like Ukraine.
It's the Jews.
Those are ghettos.
The real ghettos was during the Hitler time when they were trying to find places to doggone throw the Jews, man. If I'm not mistaken, that was the ghetto.
Yeah.
The ghetto was
the ghetto.
That's where the name originated from.
Yeah.
But the same way they changed the face of everything that got made by black people, it's the same way they changed the face of the ghetto. Hell, you got rappers rapping about it. The ghetto. No, I'm saying,
but then they were talking about their lifestyle at that point in time. And I'm just trying to be non-biased with my words. I'm trying to be non-biased with my words and with my comments. I'm trying to make sure that my comments is non-biased. And that's why I tend to try not to put color on it. And
no, you can't be
when we start talking, that's just like when we were talking about YNs. When we were talking about YNs, like I didn't group just black kids inside the YN thing. You know what I mean? Because I don't consider, you know what I mean, nigga, oh, that nigga this, that nigga that. I don't mean black when I
And,
say little young nigga, I'm not saying young black kid. I'm saying, you know what I mean, young nigga acting. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Young
yeah.
ignorant motherfuckers. You know what I
But do
mean?
you think? But do you think the young folks, or young black men, or young black women embrace that term in YNs? Do you think they embrace it like how
But
we
of course,
embrace the word
but of,
nigga?
that's just like you saying, do you embrace your good cookie medal, homie? Yeah,
Mm.
it's a badge. They wear it as a badge of honor. You know what I mean? But sometimes the badge of honor isn't always good. A good cookie medal could very well mean you an ass kicking nigga, an ass kissing nigga. You know what I mean? That's what it could be. Could mean.
Bro, you know what I think we should start harping on and start getting on niggas on? These people that's enticing these people to join gangs, right? Whatever you want to call them, OGs or whatever. I really think we should come to something to shut these gangs down, bro. You know what I'm saying? The original point of a gang, it ain't that no more. The original point was to protect the neighborhood from the white people and people that destroy your neighborhood.
Yep.
It ain't that no more. These jokers are literally out ending bloodlines, generations over a female. You know, most of the time when they have gang problems, it ain't even not about no street shit. It's about a damn female, dog. And we shooting up the whole house over this shit. What I'm saying is, dog, if we address the real problems in America, like who's running the country, who's really running the country, who's still talking about I'm a gang leader, who's talking about I'm a drug dealer out here getting it, and then I'm telling these little kids to do the same thing he doing. Here's the problem. Everybody got their own little niche about making money or gaining popularity or being the leader of a crowd. Just like when people become pastors of a church, you really can't just become one. You got to be good with your words. Same thing as a gang leader or anybody in professional sport, anything like that. What we have to do is start addressing the problem, the real problem, not the people under the problem. You see what I'm saying? Do y'all get where I'm going with that?
Yeah, I get you.
But yeah, I'm done, man. I'm done, man. I'm gonna stop right there.
All right, we done with this.
Not quite.
You got anything else, Smoke?
Not quite done with it. When it comes down
Okay.
to gang culture, I can't really expound on that shit too much because I never I never really been a part of a street gang. I've been a
Me either.
part of a gang of niggas. You know what I mean, I've been a part of a gang of niggas, and we act like gangers, like gangbangers and shit. We lived apart. You know what I mean, we came together, we leave together type shit. Uh, and when we start talking about that shit, you got to understand that sometimes the lifestyle that they talking about is not the lifestyle that the unit is talking about. You know what I mean? Gang culture as a unit is not it's not all about that. You know what I mean? From my experience with talking to different individuals. Now, if you want to talk about the negative shit that happens within the gangs, that's one thing. But when you actually get into the
Well,
true
hey, give
culture,
me a positive on it then. Give me a positive.
when you get into the true culture is creating a group of brothers, creating a group of people that does stand for each other or stand with each other. I mean, it teaches unity. You know what I mean? Just like
Okay.
your basketball team. Your basketball team was a gang of niggas on the same team, and all y'all rep the fucking Cougars. You know what I mean? Whatever. You know that. So we all repping the Cougars. We wear Cougar gear. We Cougar this. We Cougar out. Cougar cleats. Cougar colors. Everything.
So
You know what I mean? It's
so
all
tell me
the
this.
same shit.
Let me ask this question. So within that, when you go on your first lick, you just gonna go blindly on this motherfucker, or you gonna say, look, I'm out. This ain't what I signed up for. What you gonna do? Because if you don't go, or if you back out at the last minute, they gonna damn near kill you.
But that's That's not the gang, though. That's the
That's
individual.
the game.
That's
the
the
game.
lead.
Hold on. Let me.
That's the lead. That's whoever your leader is.
Let's do some fact checking real quick. So I'll tell you this. So I have the AI overview of the game, right? And this is what I said, right? I said how many people it takes to make a game. And this is what it says. Legally and academically, it takes a minimum of 3 people to be classified as a gang or a criminal enterprise. However, simply having 3 people together is not enough. The group must share a common identity and engage in or be organized for criminal activity.
And
So
being organized for criminal activity, does not make the game. Shit, fucking, you gotta. I'm gonna be real fucking facetious, I guess the word will be, and say cool in the gang. That motherfucker was a group of singers. They were a gang.
No, see, that's different, bro.
Yeah.
No. We talking about
us a gang right now.
No. Cool in the Gang is art is music. We talking about Bloods, Crips, 13.
Properly motivated. Matter of fact, Masons, the Masons could be
not a gang. That's not a gang.
It could be considered one.
No, it can't be considered one.
Why not?
Because gangs are considered criminal organizations. That's what a gang is.
Okay, all right. Well, shit.
My definition.
The Catholic.
I'm gonna give you a perfect example.
Okay, the Catholics.
It's not a gang. It's not a gang.
How is the Catholic not it's a criminal organization? They fucking little boys.
Is it labeled? Is under the law. You can look up.
They
right
fucking
now.
Little boys in the pulpit. That's criminal activity.
I just told you, bro. I just told you what it was, bro. Look, hey, think of the movie. Reverend South Central. The movie South Central. OG Bobby Johnson. How many fathers of the gang was 3 people, right? So it said it take a minimum of 3 people.
And those 3 people are all criminally minded people. Think about it. Every gang you know, Bloods, Crips, whatever, they don't get money legally. You understand? And they sit here and kill people just because they wake up and say, look, we need a body. You got to get a teardrop on your eye. Whatever the case may be. Bro, gangs... I understand you being biased.
The gang shit started as what?
As community outreach.
What started the gang culture?
Community outreach. That's what started the gang outreach. That's what started the gang culture.
Part of community outreach? What part of community outreach is criminal?
None of that's criminal. None of that.
Okay, but so then how can that be the start of gang culture?
But when you go and shooting and killing people, being the judge, jury, and executioner on the spot, going and robbing people, jumping people in the game, those are all
more people died. More people died under the pretext of a religious belief than in any other situation in life. And you tell me that fucking Christianity is not a gang?
Okay, so let me ask you this. No, Christianity is not a gang. I answer your question.
Not.
But let me ask you this. If your daughter said, Dad, I just joined the Bloods. And whatever, I'm just saying, she joined one up. She's a bona fide member at this point. Mm-hmm. What's your next step? What's your next words to her or whatever?
Hey, look, man, make sure you know what you're doing.
Damn. All right, Smoke. Go on to the next one, dog.
No. Don't skip over it. Don't skip over it because she's already in there now. And I'm not going to tell her to pull out of a situation that might harm her. You know what I mean? You in there. Now, if she would have came to me before that and asked my opinion, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'll tell her, I don't think it's a good idea. Just like my dad told me it was not he didn't think that it was a good idea for me to join the join the lodge.
Yeah. So my next question is why are you defending it so much?
Why am I defending gang culture? Because I understand that gang culture did not start as, we're going to get together and go ride on a nigga. Gang culture didn't start as that. I'm talking about...
It evolved.
Yeah. And everything evolved.
Now,
Christianity evolved.
If it evolved... All right. Prime example, right? I'm going to just give you an analogy of what I'm into. So I'm in the cars. trucks, whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
I hook my car up $80,000, $90,000, whatever the case may be. That's my end thing of me hooking my car up, whatever the hook connects are, whatever the case may be. We talking about $90K. Now I go to these shows, car shows.
Mm-hmm.
I'm showing my car. My car, I'm talking about you can eat off the bottom of my car if you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? That's how clean this thing is. Now I'm getting here and I'm watching how everybody is getting down as far as judging cars and talking, because us three right here talking right now can influence a decision on anything in life, really, with the right people listening and believing in what we're saying. Now we get to my car was the number one car at the car show. But because the people that was closest to the judges started talking side shit about my car during the show, I just lost first place. Now let's go back to game culture. Game culture evolved to a level of something where the leader itself didn't have it. So now he sends his minions out to go and get it by any means necessary. You trying to tell me at this point in life, 2026, you still trying to follow up behind that? Why?
Man. So you going on you talking about car clubs.
They all evolving. They're all evolving to criminal shit. That's what I'm trying to say. When do you say, look, nah, bruh, y'all doing too much? When do you get that?
I think that until you inside, because I know for one, and excuse me for jumping, but for one, the culture itself has a lot of education attached to it before you actually become, you know what I mean? And take the ignorance out of what happened in gangbanging, and a lot of the OGs was pulling the youngsters in to make sure that those youngsters wasn't being taken advantage of. Now the drug side of it is drug dealing.
Right. You know what?
The gun side of it, going and riding on your enemies and popping a nigga, that's murder. You know what I mean?
That's
But
straight
we're
up.
talking about the purest form of it, the purest form of being a blood, a crip, Latin king, a fucking vice lord, a gangster disciple. You know what I mean?
Right.
Freaking Christian, a Muslim. You know what I mean? Right. Just being Haitian, just being black, just being white, Ku Klux Klan. All of that shit, they try to get all of that shit and thrive it off of a teaching. It's thrived off of education.
You can't say the Ku Klux Klan wasn't no gang. It was a terrorist group.
It was a terrorist group.
Always been
but
from day one.
Your terrorist group preaches a level of education, albeit that level of education that they're pushing may not be right for everyone.
Bro, I tell you this, the gang culture, man. With us, man, it's basically this, bro. It started because they preyed on kids. They preyed on kids that didn't have a father in the damn house, or they family members, dad, cousins, or whatever, are gang men. When they say I was born to this shit. When you say I was born to this shit, this
gang culture. Gang culture did not start on that.
All your family members are gang members.
I'm gonna say this.
Gang culture started on an individual that could not defend himself, so he went and got somebody else.
Look at the Italian mob, like back in the day with the Italians, right? You were born into that shit.
Well, look, let's say this right here. So with gang culture, we at a level now to where nobody is thinking for themselves other than the head leader of the gang culture. They're at a point now, they're telling these kids, you got to join this. That's at the point we are now, when really they don't have no power, because here's the problem. Within gang culture, the way gang culture got out of hand, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. The way it got out of hand is our government, FBI, ATF, whoever you want to call it, goes in and arrests the leaders. Now you have no head controlling anything going on no more.
Why did they arrest the leaders?
Wait, hey,
To
bro.
Why did they arrest the leaders?
To cause chaos.
Hey,
To
bro.
cause more chaos.
Bro, I met when I was in the military, right? A lot of dudes from Chicago. You got that GD Vice Lord and all that crazy ass shit, right? So back in those days when they was telling me about the shit, they was like, yo, the shit has structures. Like, nigga, he was like, nigga, if you miss school, they'll beat your ass. They wanted lawyers, doctors, and everything.
Why? Now we getting to where I'm at.
Why they want them? They wanted them for in that network. Like, this is what we gonna do. Hey, we all GDs, we all vice force, whatever, right? Nah, we want professionals. Like, it wasn't even about the street shit. It was about, like, you gonna make some of you in the hood, you this, but it benefits the organization. You look at Corey Holcomb right now, one of the most controversial comedians right now. That nigga is still a GD to the motherfucking fullest. Like, they want motherfuckers making legal money and putting everybody on. That's what it's about. Like,
now you're getting to where I'm at. Now you're getting to my part of the conversation.
But no, they didn't want motherfucking niggas out there on the block all motherfucking 24 hours a day selling motherfucking dope. It's about infiltrating the motherfucking the power structure within the local government.
And which is the same reason why they separate church and state, but the church is still trying to be a part of the governing situation.
Ain't no such thing as separated.
What I'm saying is, back in the day, the shit was for good. Like, hey nigga, why you not at school? Oh, I'm out here. Nah, little nigga, get your ass in school.
Once they started arresting leaders, that shit was gone, bro.
The OGs were parents, nigga. We want you, like, be them lawyers, be that. You look out for us. You protect the neighborhood. Blah 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 blah.
And you're right. They had good intentions. But when the leaders of, especially when Tookie Williams was one of the first ones of doing this shit, when he got locked up, everybody just doing these splinter cells. Then they became Crips or whatever. But they started making subgroups, like getting money niggas. So one with the drug dudes. Then you had the pimps. They broke out to where there was prostitution. Now all this shit was just splintered from when they started locking the leaders up. You know, that's all that shit was.
You had think about it though. Back in the day, it was the pimp gang, it was the drug gang, the drug gang, yeah, the pimp gang, the drug gang, the gangs. And everybody.
You had them kick them boys that kicked those in back then too.
Right.
So,
the boys that what?
Kick those in.
Yeah.
They had a certain group of them. It was like everybody had a certain role that splintered once they started locking the leaders up, man.
Primarily rooted in socioeconomic struggles, rapid urbanization, and marginalized immigrant communities organized for protection.
Right, you're right. But when they started locking them, just like when they shut down the WIC program, that was the Black Panthers. All that shit just splintered out to GDs, vice lords, all that shit like that, dog. And here's the thing. You making more groups just because you want power. When you could have made one group, Bloods and Crips could have been worldwide.
Bro.
But yet it's still y'all can't sit here and get together because of it. Man,
and
come
guess
on.
what? Guess what? You said it take how much? How much it costs to make a church? What does it cost to make a new religion, a new church?
Really nothing, dog. You get a
No, what?
501c, they give you the money.
Say that again.
If you get a 501c, the government gives you 50 grand, 100,000 to start your church up.
To create a gang.
Yep.
To
Basically.
create another group of people that follows your tutelage, and those group of people can very well be led into doggone taking up arms and becoming a militia for their belief.
Same
Bruh,
reason why
A
bruh,
fucking gang, man. Come on, man.
no, same
if you
reason
live
why
in
the
the neighborhood,
KKK is considered a Christian organization.
Bruh, if you live in a neighborhood with 500, say you live in a neighborhood with about 500 homes, and say it's roughly about 100 kids, 100, 200 kids in that neighborhood with 500 homes. It take about like three of them to get together, like, hey, you know what, we're gonna protect that neighborhood, whatever, right? Hey, we're gonna recruit all these little kids and everything. And that's how it all starts. You got these young kids don't know nothing about life or anything like that. They seeing what the next motherfucker doing. Oh, we gonna do something in our neighborhood. So you get that game, then you got 3, then you recruit 10. Boy, hey, they recruit better, man, because it's all these kids, like, they hear that shit and they like that shit. It's like, the biggest thing, money. We gonna get money up here. Oh, okay.
I'll put it like my thing is this: you got culture, and then you got the criminality of a gang and of the gang culture. Two separate things. But we really gotta separate it, because some people are a part of it because they needed support. And that's what gang culture was based on. That's what it was started on. And me not being a gang banger, I'm only reading what freaking Google and Encyclopedia Britannica would allow me to understand somebody else's position or somebody else's myopic of it. But if you want to talk about gangs, talk about gangs. If you want to talk about criminality, what from the gangs, then that's a completely different
Well,
subject.
you can't talk about one without the other, bro.
No,
Because
they
right
I tell
now
you this
you
though.
can't separate the two.
So
I tell you this
okay,
though.
well,
If
Rip,
you-
if that be the case, then if you want to straight talk about
I'm saying now, though. Now, not back then. Now.
of a gang culture, then you got to talk about what is crime. And when you start throwing in crime, you start throwing in the way that half the Black Americans is Christian right now, when we all came from an African nation.
Well, I ain't saying
We
all.
were
I ain't.
raped, we were beaten,
We already
we
done
were
broke down the
freaking
Christian
starved,
episode of this.
we were thrown in a freaking in a pit. We did anything and everything to become followers of Christianity.
Well, we
If
already
that
did. We
ain't
already
gang
broke
banging
down
at its
that.
finest,
Smoke. We already broke that down on the show already. You know what I'm
all I'm
saying?
saying
But
is,
what I'm saying is,
if we talking about gangsters, we
hold
talking
on.
about let's talk
What
about
we
all of
saying
them.
is what is actually labeled as a gang. That's all we saying. We're not talking about everything else you want to incorporate.
Well,
I'm talking about what is actually labeled as
if
a
we
gang.
take the actions, and we put that with the label, trust me, the U.S. military ain't nothing but a fucking gang.
Now, here we
The
go.
police department ain't nothing but a blue gang.
The next topic, being loud and wrong. I understand. We want to label and class things as gangs, but we can't. Here's the reason why we can't. If you can't prove in the court of law that it is such, then you can't classify it. It's just talking points. What I'm saying is Bloods, Crips, MS-13, GDs, all that. They are what we can go to court and classify those as gangs. We can't even go to court and classify the Ku Klux Klan as a gang because they are a Christian organization.
They're a terroristic organization, just like
They're
freaking
not
Catholics,
labeled
just like the
as such.
Catholics and the freaking and the Baptists.
I'm saying they're not labeled as such. No, the KKK has a 501(c), which means they're a nonprofit Christian organization. That's why our government will never go after the KKK. If they do, it'll be one specific little thing they found, not the whole KKK unit. It'll be one thing they found, like they did in Alabama. It was one of the biggest KKK organizations in the world, in America. They sued them and shut them down and made them give all the money to that black couple or black lady that they did whatever they did to. But as government, ATF, marshals, whatever you want to call them, that goes after people and arrest them, that will never happen in America because the KKK is labeled, you can look it up right now in real time, as a non-profit Christian organization, which means they are not
we got to move on.
Nor are they a terrorist organization.
We got to move on.
Is officially classified as a domestic terrorist organization and a hate group.
Hey, fellas, we can be all day on this, but we got to get through this.
All right, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
All right, next. What makes a sellout?
You skipping? You skipping one?
Oh, my bad. Why people can't take criticism by other races?
Hey,
smoke is on you. Hey, let's keep it down. Let's keep it down to a minute.
I shoot straight from the hip. If you don't know my struggle, then you can't talk about it, bitch. Flat out. If you don't know my struggle, then shut the fuck up. You don't know how I got here. And I've been through some shit. So I know me some shit. That's what I got to say.
Rip.
Yo, I ain't asked to be here. Like Smoke said, you don't know what the fuck I got going on. You probably caught me on a bad day to sit here and criticize what's going on. But to a certain degree, we gotta check ourselves. Even if it's after the fact that we just cussed these niggas out for saying something. We need to sit back and take a moment and replay that situation and be like, damn, should I, you know what I'm saying? Should I just listen and move on, or did it really need for me to say anything? You know what I'm saying? Now, I got a gripe with you on this Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I always tell you, use your words wisely. You know what I'm saying? Like rephrase or reword things, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I really do think is you got a harsh reality or point about black people. And I don't think you really care what nobody says. You just want their opinion about it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I feel about it as far as criticism, as far as toward you. Like you don't take it, you listen to it, but you don't take it. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead. That's all I got.
Oh, nah. Yeah, you when it comes to me, what you said, you a little bit accurate on that. Like I'll listen, and let's bring Smoke up.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, like no, I get what you saying. I get what you saying, Rick, on the whole thing about me and everything. And I can take that criticism and everything. Like I can take it. There's a difference, right? I'll listen to it and I'll take it to account. But at the end of the day, I look at it. You got to do a little bit more to move me off my square. Like if I'm dead wrong, I'm dead wrong. And that's what it is.
Right.
I just when it comes to why people can't take criticism by other races, I just think in generally, man, people don't like usually if you get criticized, it's usually fair and it's right. But people have a hard time, you know, when the truth is in your face, and when people are telling you what it is, it's like instead of embracing the shit, they want to be resistance to it. And I'm guilty of that shit. I'm guilty of that shit. But
Mhm.
I would just tell people, it don't matter what race you are. Hey, let them say what they say. Think about it, man. Maybe that'll change your perspective on some shit.
Right. You got sometimes what I see is people need to see things from both sides instead of just seeing it from your side. That's all.
And
Go
another
ahead,
thing,
Smoke.
I would say this. It's a point in that criticism when that criticism becomes sarcasm. You know what I mean? And okay, if you're gonna give
That'd
me
be
a
the problem.
constructive criticism, if you're gonna give me some criticism and it's constructive, then okay, yeah, it's a little bit easier for me to stomach that. Let's say, yeah, hey, Rip, you popped off a little bit early on Friday. You should have listened to what he had to say. All right, so next time all right, maybe you should hesitate for a second before you start going in on Friday on what he has to say about the subject. You know what I mean? That's constructive. But if you, hey, Rip, man, yeah, your damn breath stinks so bad I can fucking smell that bitch through the goddamn through the social media app, my nigga. Like, what your fucking sarcasm is, bro? Like, you
I'm with
really
you.
trying to come at me? You know what I mean?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
You know what I mean? So, taking criticism from the others, taking criticism from the other races, like I've been looking and reading into different fucking pictures of the Carmelo Anthony thing. Like some people just talking, you know what I mean, their criticism or they criticize the kid as if the kid like really did some hellacious ass shit that that the average person wouldn't have done when the average person would have protected themselves. You know what I mean?
Right.
And your criticism toward that situation, if it comes, oh yeah, just another young black kid doing what young black kids do, if that's your criticism, then you could have kept that bullshit to yourself because anybody in their right mind will protect themselves.
Right.
I just watched a
Right.
video. I just watched a video where a little mulatto kid got choked out by a caucasoid. He got
Yeah.
choked out by a caucasoid. He was on the ground fucking knocked out and they were laughing in the background. Now, if that little
Well,
mulatto kid would have stabbed him in the chest, they would have called that little mulatto kid a freaking murderer. Why?
let,
But
let me say this though. For
Go ahead,
everybody,
man. You got 45 seconds.
all right, for everybody that's thinking black people are our ancestors, that's not the case no more. You popping off at the mouth, I guarantee you, one of the two, it ain't gonna take but two people. If the first you get by the first one, the second one you ain't gonna get by.
right.
Watch what you saying because this is a different climate, a different time in America now. We are in a time where everybody got a gun. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. So treat everybody with respect and just keep it from there. How you doing? Whatever. That's it. Just move on. Telling you, all that chimping out and shit, y'all better get it out y'all head, bro.
Man, and to add to that, for a person like me, the first thing out of my mouth is leave me the fuck alone, bro. Leave me smooth the fuck alone. Because I promise you, at that point when I'm, you know what I mean, off my rocker, when I'm off my rocker, like it's going really doggone, you know what I mean, you really attaching yourself to a situation that I don't want to be into. You know what I mean,
Right.
don't come back calling me a fucking Ingrid or degenerate or none of that shit. Because the very first thing out my mouth is, yo, look, man, y'all leave me the fuck alone, or you leave me the fuck alone. And if you end up dead on the situation, I'm gonna sleep good because I knew that my initial thought process was to get out of the situation before I had to protect myself. You know what I mean? And I think that's where that young kid lost it at was he wanted to get out of the situation and they wanted to make him protect himself. And when he, you know what I mean, went above and beyond what they expected, now he becomes a murderer. You know what I mean? He's just a freaking challenged kid that did
Well,
what he had to do to survive, bro.
Hey,
yeah,
I'll end it with this. I'll end it with this. On this Carmelo Anthony thing, I would say this.
he about to
Right.
be free.
We
He
ain't about to talk about it no more. But when new information come, we'll talk about it.
Well, it already came. He about to be a free man, bro. But go ahead.
No. We good when the when if he becomes God willing, if he becomes a free man, because kiddos, I just believe kiddos, he should have got 35 no matter what it is. You know, I think he should be punished for what he did. It's got to be a life lesson or something. 35 years, I don't agree with. But if he becomes a free man, hey man,
look up the Brady law. Look up the Brady law.
No. I hope, bro. I hope he can have a future. I hope he can have a future. That's what.
But the judge is about to be charged, bro. But go ahead. You on?
No, I said I hope he can get out and get a future, man. But
the judge retired.
But I tell you this though, as a dad, I'm putting belt to ass when he do get out. I'm putting belt to ass. I'm like, hey, don't you ever do no dumb shit like that ever again,
bro.
That's all I'm saying.
Bro, look at the new evidence that just came out. The judge retired because he's about to get charged in this shit, bro.
Well, I know the judge retired.
Just stand by, dude. You looking at and telling everybody right now that you agree with what the judge did, but you don't agree with all the time he gave you. That's what you're saying right now.
I believe in discipline. I believe in discipline. I don't. Hold on. There's a
wait. You talked already. I'm just saying. I'm rebutting what you're saying. Yeah. I'm telling you right now. You telling the average black man to not defend himself. That's what you're saying.
No,
in so many words. No, hold on. For what you said, that's what you just said.
The Brady law don't cover that.
It's called Brady. It's for the judge. It's for your judges and your lawyers. What that law I'm talking about is you're suppressing information that should have been put into the trial.
Fact.
It's coming out.
Okay, it's not called a Brady law. It might be called something else.
But it's coming out. It's one of them, whatever it's called. But that's what the judge didn't show the video of the 6 guys coming to the tent. The judge didn't show the security guard turning his back away from everybody. All this shit went down with them 2 brothers. Were the 2 leaders of everything. Anyway, though, what I'm saying though is you kind of said a whole lot without saying a whole lot. You saying you agree with everything. So you're telling everybody, yo, stop fucking up. Don't do this, don't do that. You can't say that, bro. Because if you was in that situation, you had 6 motherfuckers when you was invited to this tent, come over to you and try to assault you. You probably would have did the same thing, dog. It's either fight or flight. That's all it is. So what I'm saying is, dog, you're going to have to retract your words once again, just like you had to do.
Hey, don't go. Hey, with that, shit. Remember when we used to read newspapers and shit like that, and you had a print a retraction and do all that. Yeah, it sucked, but you gained credibility of that. So
look, all I'm saying is,
I will always, for me, I'm gonna tell you something, G. For me, I told you before. I'm like, I can be abrasive of things, and I can have harsh takes on things.
That's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I'll say I'm wrong. You get credibility when you can do that, though.
But I'm saying, don't be loud and wrong. If you wrong, have a solid opinion about it because you haven't got all the facts. You haven't. They suppressed a whole lot of shit.
Okay.
So all I'm saying is, dog, before you throw that young man away, that man shouldn't have a day in jail, bro. He shouldn't have a day in jail at this point. Because you probably would have did the same thing he did.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay, hold on.
Look, I would say I'm 46 years old. This is a different time.
When you was in high school, Did you not say you carried an ice pick to school?
Yeah.
So you would have did the same thing as he did if you was in that situation.
No, but that's if like if we throwing fisticuffs, we throwing fisticuffs.
Bro, if 6 motherfuckers surrounded you and telling you all this crazy stuff when you got all these weather situations
yes,
going on.
I would be tempted. Yes, I would be tempted.
So what I'm saying is, bro, this is the critical thinking part, what I always be telling people, dog. Before you open your mouth, it's just like Smoke told me, this is a valuable lesson I learned from Smoke. Smoke told me, don't put shit out there that you really don't mean. Know what I'm saying? Don't put.
I get you. I mean what I'm
saying. Now, when you come out there and say, yeah, I agree with the judge, whatever. I just don't agree with the time he gave him. Learn your lesson, he can come out and still be productive. No, my boy. If all the facts were there in the right circumstances, you wouldn't have to go through this shit.
You missing the point. The kid is
17, dog. I'm just saying, I'm going off what came out of your mouth. That's what I'm going off.
What I'm saying, 17-year-old kid. That's what I'm saying. And like I said,
I understand.
And I do know for a fact. And the reason I'm saying that because these kids, they will not fight. So I know the climate. So that's why I'm saying like,
bro,
35, you ain't 30, because of the age, because of the age, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, bro, 6 motherfuckers you ain't gonna fight. You either gonna run or you gonna find something to knock somebody out with or stab somebody with. Real talk. Smoke, what's your opinion?
Hey, you already know my opinion. Shit, pick something up, goddamn gut that bitch, goddamn smack that bitch, whoop that motherfucking trick.
I know what taking a life. I know what fucking taking a life. I know what fucking
look. The problem is this though.
Say he tried to kill him.
Bro, you don't know about taking a life, bro. So
you know what I'm saying?
You don't know when you're gonna take a life, homie.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Buddy could have pushed.
I'm speaking for me. I'm speaking for me.
Listen.
Well, we trying to enlighten you, man. We trying to enlighten you.
Listen.
No, I get what y'all. I get what y'all saying. I get what, like, y'all not hearing me. I get what you saying, and I see what y'all saying. Like, and I hear a lot of people disrespect of like don't. My message is this, right? And I would tell, and I'm gonna dead this real quick, and how I think, right? When you're a young kid, when you a damn young kid, right? And you fuck around, you in a position. These kids are not, these kids, especially when there's a gathering of kids, right? You not trying to take no L. Because you know what's gonna happen. Your face is gonna be blasted on the internet. If you getting your ass whooped,
bro, everybody
your shit is gonna be on the internet. So
Friday, hold on. Everybody is not like that. You get an instinct. You get an instinct in you in fight or flight. Everybody has that instinct. It's one or two things gonna happen. Now, if you fight, then that means, especially your certain situations, bro. I'm telling you, this is the critical thinking part. Once again, 6 motherfuckers, bro.
And I'm flying, and it's flight, and it's flight for me.
See,
6 motherfuckers.
That's flight for me. Carmelo said, "Look, somebody invited me to this tent. I got every right to be here. Just because you feel a certain type of way about me being here, that's your problem. Now you telling me I'm finna beat your ass because you under my tent. Nah, motherfucker. Let's get it on."
But Rip, remember this though. Rip, and you know law. In Florida, you can get away with that shit.
Stand your ground law. Stand your ground.
You can stand your ground law. That shit
In
might
that-
not be in Texas though.
In that situation, in most states, you will get away with it. What I'm saying is, when you run, my boy, when you run, that sets you up for failure for all of it.
Okay. All right.
For
Hey,
all of it.
hold your thought, because that's gonna lead into one of the subjects that we have on the bottom. So hold that.
I'm with you. Go ahead.
All right. We gonna get back to that. Hey, you know where I'm going with it. All right, let's go. Hey, give me a minute on this topic right here. We shouldn't take too long on this. Smoke, give me a minute on this one. What makes a sellout?
Personal opinion.
Huh?
Opinions.
Elaborate a little bit.
How the fuck you feel? How the fuck you as an individual feel about what the other motherfucker did? You broke in my house. If you broke in my house and I called a cop on you, and they said, "Oh, he's snitching," motherfucker, you broke in my house. That's your opinion. If I'm snitching, I'm trying to get a report so that the next time I can pop your motherfucking ass and not, you know what I mean? This right here is a repeat offender. This ain't just a nigga that broke in my house. But a lot of motherfuckers will say, "Oh, you a sellout because you call the cops and you ain't just go ride on a motherfucker." You know what I mean? Like, nah, bro. I'm gonna call the cops so I can make this shit legal. But you know, the personal opinion of the hood might be, "Oh yeah, you called the cops because he came inside here and smacked you upside your head in your own house and took your shit." It's an opinion. Fuck that. That sellout shit, that sellout culture is worse than fucking the proverbial gang culture.
Ripper?
So for me, what makes it a sellout is basically that say we in on something, right? We all say us three. We all agreed on what we're gonna do. We finna go rob this bank. All of us sat in this room and said, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this. Then all of us said, yo, keep your mouth closed. Now, we get caught.
Not we, he. Whichever
Now,
one of us got caught. One of us got caught.
Whoever gets caught, you sit here and sell the whole plan out. Same thing with selling drugs. When you caught that motherfucking zip, you knew it's a possibility you can go to jail for distributing this shit. But yet it's still, when you get caught, you tell a motherfucker, hey, I got 3 people that I can tell on right now. You see what I'm saying? That's what makes you a sellout when you go against your morals.
Yeah, no, that's what makes you a snitch.
Bro, it makes you a sellout and saying, now, if you want to get to the political side of things, when you clearly are going against your own interests, clearly, you agree with 1 or 2 things what's going on, but you are clearly going against your own interests. That makes you a sellout. Clarence Thomas. Who else? Maxine Waters. These are all bona fide sellouts.
Okay. Let me read you. See if y'all agree with this, and then I'll give you my opinion. This the AI overview, right? It's crazy. It's kind of damn. AI is pretty tough. In the Black community, a sellout is broadly defined as someone who compromises their integrity, heritage, or the interests of Black people as a whole for personal, financial, or political gain.
Pretty much. Go ahead, AI.
And AI, shit. Nah, man, I just think being a sellout is disagreeing with the collective. Like say like
Going
you
against-
might not it could be many issues, many political issues or anything like that, right? And it's like if us as a collective, us black folks, saying this, even though you don't agree with it, you still have to. It's called like the go along, get along game. You get on there and you're like, damn, I don't fuck with this shit, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it for the community. I do not even. And you speak against it, you're considered as a sellout.
Bruh, why are
It
you
could be
speaking? Hold on. Why
Go
are
ahead.
you speaking against most of what is black though? You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand like everybody don't have to go along to get along. And everybody got their own opinions about it. But here's the thing: for every topic that pops up, why are you so against it? That's my thing. Know what I'm saying? And it could be a number of things. It ain't got to be a specific thing. I'm just saying, like, when you're talking about the sellout, why are we got a problem with, like, either or, whether you going with it or not? Why are you so up in arms about any topic that pops up? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you so upset about it? Are you just doing this for shits and giggles, or is this your real opinion? You know what I'm saying?
No, I think you know what? That shit come up from a house program and how I was motherfucking raised, man.
Look, I ain't
My
talking about
mom,
you
hey,
specifically. I ain't talking about you specifically. I'm talking about
I'm talking
as
about for me.
sellout.
I'm for me. I was just like, man, don't fall into the fuckery. That's
Yeah, but
that's
do
how
your
I view it.
research.
That's how I view it.
But do your
That's how I view
research.
it because let me finish now. Let me finish. Don't fall into the fuckery. And I think like put it like this. My spidey senses go off. It's like we could say George Floyd. That shit fucked up. I'm with everybody. Like all the police killings and everything like that. I'm with you. I'm with you and everything. But if I say like we talked about this Carmelo shit. I was like, I said this shit, right? I was like, all right, we want this man now because whatever what he did to his white boy and everything like that. We want that. But you know what? That's one single issue. I look at one single issue. And what I get so upset about, where's the energy every motherfucking every day when it's black on black, when a young kid get killed in the neighborhood, get slain by another black man on the same shit, basically on the same shit. We never have outrage. I call that shit out. I get called a sellout.
Well, look, what you're complaining about
But
right
like
now.
none of this stuff none of this shit make national. This made
Well, look,
national because it's a race thing. It's a
what
race
are
thing.
what are you complaining about right
I
now?
just ask questions, bro.
I'm just saying what you just complained about right now. Well, I ain't gonna say complain. The statement you just made right now. Times are changing, bro. People are actually telling, yo, Ray did it. Yo, he just shot the block. Dog, it's changing right now. All you gotta do is
hypocrisy, bro. I hate that shit.
I'm just saying.
I
You
hate that
can't
shit.
you can't hate it too much.
I hate that shit with a
Look,
passion,
man,
bro.
you can't hate it too much. You can't, because at the same time, you saying you hate hypocrisy, you live in it.
Facts.
You sit here and talk a big game how your life is better than the average black person. You do that a lot. You do that a lot. I mean, we are as 100%, we comfortable. And when you sit here and say, I got a nice
I'll throw
house,
that in people's faces though. But
well, I'm just saying.
I live pretty decent. Yeah.
See, what I'm saying is, when you do that and not mention how well you're living, when you see, like Smoke, you ain't never heard Smoke talk about how he living. Smoke living better than both of us. Real talk.
No, I ain't.
But what I'm saying is, when you sit here and mention this shit, that means you're living in hypocrisy. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to tell nobody how you are doing. They gonna eventually see that if they fucking with you like that. It's eventually gonna come out. Look, yo, this man can help me out in ways I can't even help myself out. You know what I'm saying? You build those relationships, like we were talking about with friendships. But what I'm saying, when you sit here and come and always throwing little jabs, little punchlines, little jokes, whatever at people about how they're doing bad, you're living in a hypocrisy state, dog.
Look, man, I'm just going. I'm not dumb. Everybody, a lot of people, some people got a leg up other than others. But I also say this, bro. People have choices.
Yeah,
People
right.
have it. So at the end of the day, it's just that you have choices. Like I made a lot of bad choices, bro. With women and things I've done and everything like that. But it's like about how I bounce back off that shit, man. So I'm just saying, I'm not gonna say if I can do it, you can do it. That's unrealistic. I can't, but
that's
for
the
what
problem,
it is,
dog.
for what it is, dog, you only can control yourself.
Right, but this the problem, dog. People put their expectations on everybody around them. Everybody don't have a middle. Hold on. Everybody don't have a middle.
I just don't feel bad. I just don't feel band-aids like, because at the end of the day, you heard this quote before. You heard this quote before. Results, not excuses.
Right, but I'm saying though, everybody don't have the mental capacity to live
And
up to the next man expectations. You know what I'm saying? So
I understand that.
and that's the thing of cutting people off. If they can't excel with you, then you can't take them up there with you off of merit. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, if you a grown ass person, I'm gonna tell you like this, right? And you make decisions that you make, I'm not gonna really have no pity, no empathy. Like
Bro,
if you trying to do something with yourself and trying to be better as a person, of course I have that.
But
I have that empathy and everything like that. But
here's the problem. You literally got people with undiagnosed illnesses, don't have the money to even get diagnosed, just barely making it through life. Whether it's fucking up, going to jail, whatever the case may be. What I'm saying is, my boy, you can't classify everybody the same way, dog, just because of their skin
no,
color.
I'm not.
That's all I'm saying.
But
for
me, it's about the character. It's about the character of the person, man. So
the problem
we gonna differ. We gonna differ on that.
No. Only this only difference we got. The problem we got in America, dog. A lot of people, we throw people away before we give them a chance. That's the problem in America. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got so many homeless motherfuckers.
Yeah, we do it, but it's a contradiction. What's a contradiction? Like we say this shit all the time, man. Fuck that nigga. That come out black.
Just like I said, we throw people away
every damn day. Fuck that motherfucker.
We throw people away. Real talk. We throw people away. But yeah, hey,
but yeah, let's move on.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let's move on. All right, let me get my mouse together. All right. All right, what is it? All right, show. why black men are not celebrated by why black men that what he's supposed to be in there. Why black men are celebrated by black men, but black men are not celebrated by black women.
So hold on.
Go ahead, Smoke.
That's Porsche.
Say that one more time now.
Take the knot. It was a mistype. Take the knot out. Why black men are celebrated by black men, but black men are not celebrated by black women.
I can't say that. I can't say that to be true because I am celebrated.
Okay.
I am celebrated by black women. I'm celebrated by my wife, my female friends, my siblings. You know what I mean? My family members. They all celebrate me. Whenever I show up, I feel love.
But you talking about you. We're talking about in the general.
General,
Basically what he's saying is, we don't give
Generally,
we don't give our flowers to the black men while they're living.
well,
We usually give them to them when they're in the casket. You know what I'm saying?
expectations. People expect just as a man in general. I read a question earlier this week, Saturday, about Father's Day. Do you feel that fathers should be celebrated as big as mothers on Father's Day? And the truth of the matter is, if you look at just simply the Father's Day gifts, the Father's Day gifts usually be a means, a gift that be more like an asset to help them to
Arts and
provide.
crafts.
You know what I
Arts
mean?
and crafts.
Well, not even arts and crafts, tools.
So I
Tools
mean,
to
some
keep
of
you
them be
going.
socks and ties, my boy. You know what I'm
You know what I mean? Tools,
saying?
tools. A tie is nothing more than a tool. A tie is nothing more than a tool to gonna help you.
Accessory.
You know what I mean? To help you look better inside a office environment or whatever. And it's
Mm-hmm.
normally just tools to doggone to better a man to provide for his family. So ideally we kind of created that for ourselves because we accepted a role as a provider. We accepted the role as a provider, and without provision, we don't get celebrated because it's the role that we accepted.
Yeah. We don't put our feelings on Front Street. You know what I'm saying? We suppress a lot of it. But most women, you know, reason why they get celebrated so much because a lot of women they're very verbal about Valentine's Day, anniversaries, birthdays. They're very verbal. I mean, you talk to the average woman, you ask them how many days they celebrate their birthday. They say they'll celebrate the whole month. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
So it means more to them than us. A lot of which we don't care about. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But I'm gonna ask you fathers for now on, for every Father's Day, spend $1,000 on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
already
feel
did
me?
that.
I'm just saying, for every Father's Day from now on, spend $1,000 on yourself on that day.
Even better, because not everybody gonna have $1,000 to spend on themselves.
Well, whatever you
Do
can
something for
spend,
yourself. Just do
do
something for
something.
yourself
But
on your birthday as well.
fellas, you can save up $100 a month if you can. Father's Day roll around, there you go. Save up
But
for
do something
something.
for yourself, man.
That's it, man.
I am addicted. And I love this part of me, and I love this part of my life because by
You love
chance,
yourself too much, Smoke. I ain't
you
gonna lie,
damn right. You damn right, bro. Hey, look, man, I live by a creed called celebrate everything. You know what I mean? And I
Smoke,
pass that creed along.
Smoke pays or buys something for self every month. Every month.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It could be $5, it could be $3,000. Every month is happening,
And
dog.
and I'm
Hey, you know what
celebrating
I
that
think
shit. Hey,
though?
look, and I'm sharing that shit with amongst my folk too. Hey, yo, Rip,
Yes,
look what I
sir.
got. Hey, yo, Rip, look, check this shit out. You know what I
Nah,
mean? Always.
I'm gonna tell you something. What Smoke do, if he come around you and you advertising something that he can use, Smoke gonna grab it because he gonna figure something to do with it.
Hey, I'm gonna simplify this. I'm gonna simplify this thing real quick, man. Men, we don't. The problem, it doesn't happen because we don't advocate for ourselves like how women advocate for themselves. Like they gonna remind you, of everything, dog. Yeah, Valentine's Day coming, Mother's Day's coming, my birthday, Christmas, anniversary, all. I swear, man, women got like 6 days to get gifts and everything like that. And I think like we like black men have to celebrate women. It's for their own ego, bro. And it's really what it is. Like we have.
You
Huh?
really don't. You really don't.
Right.
It's a mutual thing, really, dog. Let me tell you something. The first year she don't celebrate you, gonna be next year you ain't gonna celebrate her.
That's how you supposed to, and that would fix the fucking problem. That right there, reciprocating things. If you reciprocate, it solves everything. That's why I be on that shit now. It's about like, all right, shit. If you don't call me, my baby mom, whatever, right? If she don't, if I wish her happy Mother's Day or whatever, or blah blah, happy birthday or whatever, and you don't return that back, I'm not doing that next year. No, I'm not doing it.
Scratch Friday, scratch.
But, so
you ready?
That's how we do it. If I'm in the house and I feel like I'm not getting the love that I feel like I deserve, like we do shit, men do shit by action. We don't do shit by words.
Scratch, boss.
We do shit by action.
Scratch, boss. Scratch. You ready for the scratch?
Go ahead.
Stop doing shit for other people to do, you know what I mean, to reciprocate. Why? You do it because it's what you do.
Yeah, niggas gotta get in that line of like, stop trying to keep her.
Nah, like, it's like this right here, dog. No. It's about your love language, dog.
Friday.
If your love language is giving,
fuck that shit, Rip.
Nah.
Fuck that shit, Rip. Fuck that shit.
Nah.
Listen, hey, I'm still on the mic, yo. Listen. Stop doing shit for expectations. Because if you expect shit from fuckers, you're gonna get disappointment every time.
Big facts.
That's the same as loaning money out,
doing
dog.
shit.
Smoke right. Be right.
Listen, when I call Rip, I don't call Rip for Rip to call me back. I call Rip to talk to that motherfucker right now.
Right. And that
I don't call Rip for Rip
to
call me back.
Yeah.
I call Rip because I want to talk to your ass right now. If you don't answer, I probably be done forgot what the fuck I wanted to talk about 10 minutes ago. Cause you can ask him, if I call his ass once, I probably call his ass 2 or 3 times back to back because I want to talk right now.
Yeah.
And his job is to answer that motherfucker and say, hold your thought. I'm busy. I'll hit you back in a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not for Rip to call me back. It's not about reciprocation. From a man's point of view, I don't do shit for you so you can do it for me. No, fuck all of that, man. We need to get off of that.
I see where you're coming from with that. Now I see that.
Let's get on something different. Let's get on. You don't love your wife for your wife to love you. You love your wife because you love your wife.
Right.
If she don't love you back, it does not change how the fuck you feel. You feel the way you feel because you're a man or a woman, and that's how the fuck you feel, and that's it.
That sound familiar, Friday?
Huh?
That sound familiar to you?
I ain't catch the last part.
I say that sound familiar to you.
All right, go ahead and say it one more time, Smoke. The last part.
I said, you don't love your wife because you want your wife to love you. You love your wife because you love your wife, period.
That sound familiar, bro?
A little bit of that. Yeah, a little bit of that.
And when I say that is because you got to release the expectations of the other person in order for you to find happiness for yourself. If you're always looking for that shit to be reciprocated, you know what I mean? Then you're gonna
Mhm.
find disappointment because nobody is gonna love to your expectations.
And listen,
You,
basically, what
you might expect
in
me
a
to run up on
nutshell,
you.
of what Smoke's saying is, do shit because you want to do it. Don't do it and expecting somebody to do something back to you. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you mama, daddy, sister, brother, uncle, nephew, whatever the case may be. If you gonna do something for somebody, do it. That's
I
it.
feel that. Yeah, I
That's
feel
a
that.
donation. It's a
Right.
donation, bro.
Same
Hey,
thing with
look,
lending money out. If you got $100, they ask for $100, you give it to them. Do not expect that money back. Don't expect it. If it comes back, great. You know what I'm saying? They lived up to their word. But you can't lend something you ain't got. Is my
I
whole
truly
thing.
believe in that. Yeah, I truly believe in that.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that,
Mhm.
if you got it to give, hey, I got an extra $100. Where this shit come from? All of a sudden, Smoke say, look, bro, I need that $100. Hey, I got an extra $100. You know what I'm saying?
but if
Mhm.
Give
that
to
extra
him.
100 is for your light bill and you expected me to give it back to you before the first,
It's a wrap.
bro, you setting
It's a wrap.
yourself up. You might as
Right.
well would have gone and gave that to the light company early.
Right. Hey, it's okay to say no. It's okay. They gotta understand. They gotta understand. Look, I got shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Now, if you a millionaire and you really, really got it, now if they
You
keep
gotta
coming
learn how to be
asking
broke
for it,
then too. Shit.
you know what I'm saying? They keep coming ask for it, then you become broke all of a sudden. You
I'm gonna
feel
tell you
me?
like this right here. The difference between a millionaire and a thousandaire is one penny.
Shit, one bad decision. You know what I'm saying? Why you
Yeah,
bullshit?
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Hell yeah.
1 cent.
All right. Let's move
But go
on
Half
ahead.
a,
to the
if
next
you
one.
cut that penny in half, bro, you are no longer a millionaire. That's how simple it is. So if you got it to give it. You know what I mean? If you able to do it and you able to do that shit and it don't affect your day-to-day living, and even if it does affect your day-to-day living, if you can afford it because you know your bounce back is gonna be greater, get that shit. If you can't do that,
Like
don't
I
get it,
ain't gonna
fuck
hold
up.
you. I don't know. Probably last year sometime, but I asked Friday for like $50, man. He sent it to me. Did he have to ask for that money back? No.
That's your
Shit
character,
was in
bro.
his account before I even told him it was in the account. You feel me?
Hey, yo,
I'm just
look, I'm
saying.
gonna tell you, I asked my brother for some money. I told that motherfucker before he sent it to me that I'm not giving the shit back to you. So you might as well just go on and part ways
Now,
and
my
just
brother, I
keep
do
it
that to
real.
my brother now. I do that because I'll send my brother $500 on the random. Just like, hey, here you go, bro. But
It is
like
what the
my
fuck it
brother, that he
is, you
sent
know
me
what I
some
mean?
money ever. Shit, he may not ever hear from me for about 2-3 months. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
I
I'll
ain't
tell you
calling
this.
your
You
ass
gonna
a
get some
minute.
money out of me. You better not ask me. You better not ask me towards the end of the month.
I
Shit.
hear that,
Okay.
man.
You
That
ain't get
time
that.
be hard, yeah.
Hey, you know what I mean? Shit, hey, I keep it a buck with you, shit. If I tell
Yeah,
you I'm
you
gonna
better
give it
hit me.
back to you, you can
You
expect
better
it.
hit me up you better hit me up in the beginning, them first 2 weeks.
Well, fuck you
Bruh,
mean? Fuck you mean? This ain't no goddamn loan.
bruh, that retired lifestyle is different, bro. That one check hit different, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you used to get them
Mhm.
two,
Hey,
sheesh.
that shit don't hit no different than having a daggone pocket full of motherfucking money, bro. When I give it out, bro, if I ain't got it to get to you, your ass just ain't gonna get the motherfucker. Shit, we
Man, you
broke
right
together,
about that.
goddamn it. We going to the goddamn we going to the fucking the food that going where they give out the food at. We going up
Yeah,
that
the
bitch
food
together
bank.
to get our
Food
pork and
bank,
beans.
yeah. Yeah.
The
Get our
food bank.
government cheese, block cheese, my butt.
Hey, we going up that bitch together. We all broke. Fuck you
Yeah.
mean?
But
Mhm.
go ahead, Friday. Go ahead, Friday.
All right. Who is the biggest haters of black men?
Yeah.
The biggest haters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
I can tell you that.
who
I
hating
can't.
on it more?
My opinion is white America.
Hey, I'm with you on that. I am 100%. Actually, I'm gonna go a little further with that. I'm gonna say the whole world is against black men. The entire world, every country. Name a country that likes black. Well, Germany, certain women, what I hear, loves black men. I
I
hear that.
said haters, not don't like. I ain't say don't like. I said haters.
Haters, dog, hate and don't like. You really can't separate the two.
But in all actuality, man, I say
I
white
think it's
America.
black women.
Nah, hell no, no.
Now I'm break. Let me tell you
You
something,
had to break
right?
that shit down to
Let
me.
me tell you something. I'm gonna break something down. Me and Rick was talking about this shit earlier. Jalen Brunson. You got this shit came on my radar. All these black women speaking on this man because he was a white woman.
So
Now,
no, they ain't hating the black man. They hating the white woman.
hold on.
Nah,
Here's
they giving him shit for that.
Here's the problem. Jada Bronson, this is not the average white woman he met while he became a superstar. He's a different situation. He's been with her since doggone high school.
Look, man, check this out, man.
A little bit different situation.
Nah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, man, that ain't hating, man.
They ain't trying to hear that shit.
Fuck them. You can't tell me who to stick my dick in. Fuck. Bruh. I can't even tell myself who to fall in love with. How the fuck you gonna tell me who to stick my dick in? Fuck them.
Bruh, let me ask you this. If you got a baby, if you divorce, right, and you get with another damn chick, right, you elevate yourself, and then you get her a nice ass vehicle, like say you bought the car for your baby mama, say you got her a Nissan Maxima, but you with this woman and you got her a Benz. You gonna be like, I can't believe this nigga that got this bitch a motherfucking Benz. She ain't even got his motherfucking kids. Blase.
Nah, you missed. That's a messy broad.
Bruh, that's hate. You hate you hate. No, we talking about real. Like you can't make me live in peace. You gotta be sitting there hating on me. Or what the hell I'm doing?
No, we talking about regular. We talking about regular women. We talking about okay, bet.
I said to black women who the biggest haters.
Women. We not that, and that's just any broad. That's any broad. Period. Shit. White women hate black women because black women simply got big lips. Shit, and white women don't got lips. Shit. You know what I mean? But fuck, you know what I mean? It's gonna be.
Let me ask you this though. And we're gonna go down that rabbit hole. We can do that. They wanna a lot of black women want a finished product instead of going through the trenches with you.
That's a lot, but they ain't that's all about the motherfucker that.
But if you got hey, let's just say like I had a white girl going through the trenches with me. Like I try to step the black women, they ain't want to fuck with me. Or Mexican or whatever, right? And she didn't want to go through the trenches with me. But then when I become married and I married this woman and say I come successful and everything like that, and you see that, you shitting on me.
That's envy.
Okay. Let me ask you this, Friday. Let me ask you this, dog.
That's envy.
Let me ask you this, dog. First of all, where you meet your people at, your women at?
It could be college. It could be college.
Hold on. I don't care really what your answer is. I'm gonna tell you what's going on. But first off, where you meet them at? Secondly, what kind of conversations y'all having? Thirdly, how long are you with this motherfucker before you decide to say you married to this motherfucker? Hold on. Lastly, did you really get to know this woman? You understand? A lot of relationships in the black culture are rushed. They got this fantasy that they need to be married. They needed to be doing this, all this stuff right here. But they don't give the relationship time to do what it needs to do.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. I can be broke. I can be motherfucking broke, dead on my ass, right? And I'm trying to stick in the culture and everything like that. They was like, oh nigga, you ain't got no money or blah 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 blah, right? Like I can just say like, hey, I could be working at McDonald's, some shit like that, or I could be working at a department store or a cell phone store or whatever, right? I'm out there dating and everything. She's like, what you do? I'll be sitting there like, hey, I do this, blah, 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 blah.
So guess what?
She's like,
Friday.
Hold on. Let me just say this. Let me just say this before you interrupt.
I'm just saying that ain't for you. Move on.
That's what I'm saying. But if it keep being the same way, and I'm sitting there trying to date the sisters and everything like that,
bro,
it's like you want me. So basically what you saying is pass up anybody that's gonna hold me down, whatever it is, black, white, Mexican, or whatever,
bro.
right?
I'm not saying that. What I am saying is it may take you 1,000 dates to find the one for you. You can't sit here and go on 5 dates and say, look, fuck it. Dude, this is your life that you have to live if you choose to put somebody else in there. Mm-hmm. You can stay single and pay for pussy. You understand? You ain't got to jump into and settle into nothing. You ain't got to do that. You can find somebody for you that goes with everything you go with. You can find that. It's just you get discouraged.
And that's to this audience, like I'm bringing the discussion up. I'm to the audience out here. I'm bringing the discussion up because I'm speaking for the Jalen Brunsons out there. I'm not in that situation. I've never dated anybody outside my race. But what I'm saying, I'm speaking up for like the Jalen Brunsons.
You can't speak for him. You can't. You can't even speak on his behalf. Because
what I'm saying is my message is this. If you listening, right?
I'm listening. I'm just saying.
If this motherfucker, if another race decides to hold him down, and if that person can't find fucking love, like dealing with his own race, and another race is like, yo, I'm gonna hold you down. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's not. But what I'm saying is, if you never seriously dated outside your race, or even consider marrying outside your race, you cannot put your feet in nobody else's shoes, bro. You can't do it.
Hey, look, I had me one. I'm just saying. And I learned a very valuable lesson. And listen, man, fuck all of that. You gotta learn how to not give a fuck about what the next motherfucker got to say about your life, bro.
You gotta like what you like. That's what I'm saying. I'm with smoke on that. You gotta like what you like.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And that goes to Rip, what you were just saying. You was like, the difference is like when I said you got all these motherfuckers chiming in on this motherfucking man, and he was with this girl since high school.
Fuck them motherfuckers.
Right. You know look, what I do? And I told you.
Hey, listen, I'll stump my white girl harder than any motherfucking sister that they got out that bitch.
Listen, and that's what I just said. His job look, is. If you've been rocking with this, you don't understand how they even met. You know what I'm saying? It could be some crazy circumstance. You know what I'm saying? That way they still rocking, right? They their parents probably was friends or whatever. Anyways, but
the fuck I give about what the fuck I give about a Ford driver when I rock Chevy all day?
What I'm saying is they click. You found somebody you click with to where you can be and do like I'm doing, 26-year marriage. You know what I'm saying? You found somebody to click with. That's all it is. All y'all got.
Remember, they got on Saquon. They got on Saquon Barkley for the same shit.
Listen, man. Instead of all these average black women, like I say, average black women talking shit about this successful young man and his marriage, instead of them congratulating them, because look, obviously he ain't going nowhere. So you congratulate what you can't get. You know what I'm saying? Why are you hating on what you can't get?
Bruh. But you know what? You know what's so crazy though? But you know what'd be so crazy, bruh? When a sister get with a white dude, they up there, they motherfuckers celebrate that shit. Men not hating on that shit.
Tell you something. Whole time, them sisters with the white dude, a lot of them miserable as fuck, bro.
Oh yeah.
I'm being honest with you, man. Because they get into that lifestyle.
Your Honor, that's speculation.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Your Honor.
Hey, I'm just saying. They get into that lifestyle and they don't know what they're getting into, dog.
That's cause for speculation, Your Honor.
So what you saying? What you saying, Smoke?
What I'm saying is you don't know if they're miserable or not. You ain't in their motherfucking business.
Bruh, they goddamn miserable. Bruh, it's like they motherfucking miserable. Yeah, the white guy or whatever is put together. Yeah, he might be in corporate or whatever it could be.
Hey, look, man.
But relating to your own kind is a little bit different.
Look, man,
it's a little bit different, bro.
The only motherfucker hating is the motherfucker that wanted they're gonna be in the place of the other bitch.
You're right.
A white
right.
bitch,
yeah,
that's true. That's true. A white bitch gonna hate on a sister for having a motherfucking black man just as hard as a white bitch gonna hate on a sister for having a white man.
Hey, let me ask y'all this though.
Hold on. I'm gonna add to that real quick.
If you want to be, if she want to be in them shoes.
Look, I'm gonna add to that real quick. Only person hating really is the one that ain't happy where they at, bro.
Yeah, that's the only motherfucker.
All right, bro.
And be honest, the single bitch gonna be hating on the married bitch, and the married bitch gonna be looking at the single bitch life.
Let me ask you this.
Whole time they can move in together. All three of them.
Let me ask you this.
The problem is a motherfucker always look at the shit that they don't got. That's what life is.
Hey, Smoke. Let me ask you this, right? Do you believe this, right? I'm average Joe dude, right? Say I got a white girl, I got mixed kids, right? I'm on social media and everything like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And hell, I could be an influencer or anything like that. You think I'm gonna get scrutiny of being with a white girl, or you think I'm really gonna be you? Or would I have more scrutiny if I was an athlete with a $100 million fucking contract?
Listen,
I'm gonna get more hate because I'm an athlete.
No, fuck that. It don't matter. Listen, bro. Hey, listen,
bro.
My black
women don't.
With somebody out
in
somebody's mouth.
Right. Black women ain't tripping on no average nigga. They not tripping on no average nigga. They interracial.
I must be above average.
The niggas with money.
Scotch, can I jump in?
Go ahead, Ripper.
Most situations like that, dog, that's jumping in and having opinions on it. They in a situation to where they're moving just like, look, we one argument away. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, why are you the people that's mad about these people that's married are only the people that's in their hometown. Ain't nobody outside your hometown mad about your whatever color you marry. It's only the people that really know you. That's who mad at you. Think about it. I don't know Jalen Brunson be mad at him about a white girl. So why the fuck is it? Why is this my concern?
Hey, listen, if I had advice to give to Jalen Brunson, I'll tell that motherfucker until it's the bitch that you got sucking your dick, not the bitch that suck your dick, but until that's the bitch that you got sucking your dick and fucking on you and sucking on you and goddamn feeding you and taking care of your kids, you tell that motherfucking broad that she can kick rocks or do whatever the fuck she do for her hobby. Man, I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker got to say about me and what I chose.
And that's
That's my
all social
motherfucking
media,
decision.
dog. That's all social media, dog.
Yeah, fuck them
One
motherfuckers.
person jump on and make a comment. You know, Jalen Brunson got a white wife.
You damn
And this
right.
guy's
That's
an
what
NBA
Jim jumped on
player?
that bitch and said, "You damn right, bitch."
Now you got 100 million views because she said some controversial shit.
And you tell them motherfuckers 100 million, they all can kiss my black ass
Bro,
and my white
I'm
girl
gonna
white
tell
ass.
you, man, it's 2026. If this is the time for you to be your own person.
Bro, I don't give a fuck if he was fucking a man. That was his business. I ain't got to sleep with that motherfucker.
No, be your own person, dog.
I ain't got
Find
to sleep with that
the
motherfucker.
person that clicks with you. Don't
Good
find
shit.
anybody real quick. Oh, I found this bitch in the club, pussy good.
Right.
Nigga, you don't know shit about this motherfucker, but that. You know what I'm saying?
You mad at Jalen Brunson, but you ain't mad
Come
at these
on, bro.
motherfuckers fucking transvestite. How the
Man,
fuck
get
you
out
mad
of
at
here.
Jalen
Well,
Brunson
hey,
for fucking a white woman, but you ain't
that's
mad at these motherfuckers sleeping with transvestite and shit?
that's a real life situation for your boy though. You just said Dwight Howard. You ain't said it, but I'm saying it. Dwight Howard, they got him all over. Talking about he got transvestites he fucking on, and then he don't deny it. He like, why are you worried about who I'm fucking?
Right. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like they got motherfuckers
So,
out here
hey,
straight putting their wood in
it's
the transmission.
2026, bro. It's 20. I never touched that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no. Hell
But,
no. Thank the
but
Lord.
it's 2026. The shit is accepted. Hell, it's in every TV show got a gay relationship in it. That's
I
some
am
crazy
happy
shit,
to
bro.
say that I have never, ever, 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 I am happy to say that shit. I have never, ever, 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 ever
Ever.
lit the lip with no damn man, nut the
Ever.
butt with no man outside the Marine Corps boot camp where we had to daggone hurry up and get in the shower and get
A
out.
to B,
And
A to
I
B,
still
A to B,
and I
A to
still
B.
made my gap. At least I made my gap goddamn notable. Like, bitch, don't touch me.
Nah,
I'm in the
nigga,
motherfucker naked.
I
Don't touch
hold
me.
my back out. I push my back out a little bit. Like, nigga, no, I ain't get close to this
Nah,
motherfucker.
fuck throw my back out, motherfucker. I tell a motherfucker I lie. Look, I ain't with that part. Don't touch me.
Nah,
Don't
boot camp
fucking
was
touch
the
me. I'm
last
naked.
gay experience I'm gonna go through. That was it.
Look,
I
man.
ain't doing that shit
Hey,
no
look,
more in life.
we've been out doing that and shit. I've been out running trains on a motherfucker, and a motherfucker, bitch, don't you even reach your hand up to put your hand on my motherfucking shoulder with my dick out, bruh. We running a train on this motherfucker. You keep your hand to yourself. I keep my hand to myself, my nigga. You don't touch me with my dick out, and we running a train on a bitch. I don't need your
I
support.
mean, that seemed logical to me. I mean, shit.
That's the only logical answer. Don't touch me,
Shit.
bitch. I got my
But anyway,
penis in my hand.
we going too deep, dog. We going too deep.
All right,
Man. What we
Hey,
got
look,
up?
let's
What we
move on
got?
to the next one.
What we got?
If the judicial system is made to destroy the black community, why do so many black people keep putting their lives in the judicial system?
Nah, boy, you missed that one, boy. Them motherfucker paint toes coming our way. Fuck all
Yeah,
that.
they finding
Them
us,
paint
bro.
toes, excuse my language, y'all. But the judicial system is coming our way. They be looking for our ass. We all targeted.
They patrol our neighborhoods for a reason, my boy.
We are targets.
And that been since the slave patrol, dog. All they did was change it to the police force. So
we've been targets. Free labor started, the prison system started from indentured slavery, indentured servants, indentured servitude. That's what the prison system came from. They are targeting us and they targeting the poor white trash too, homie. It ain't just us back then. So a lot of people get misconfused and think that the only slaves out there were black people. No. They
What
had
the
them
hell you talking
pink
about,
toes.
Flo?
They had them pink toes
you
in the
talking
field with
about
us.
what you talking about, the judicial system. That's what he talking
The
about.
judicial system. They had them white folks inside the doggone in the prison system, inside the slave system with us. They had white folk out there. They had the Irish out there. They had the Jews out there. They had them folk out there being slaves right along with us. You know what I mean? And because they had lighter skin, they were able to elevate and become overseers, officers, overseers, KRS-One type shit. You know what I mean?
Well,
And those are the same people that have been hunting us and putting us back inside the same shit
all
over
right.
and over
Well,
again. The
So
judicial
you're
system
all
talking
they
is
about
nothing different.
you're
hold
talking
on.
about the first part.
Nah, well, all they did was reclassify slavery into the prison system. So
All right.
anytime
A
you
type
go to jail, your second part of your social security number is accessed while you're in jail. They're making millions off of you while you're in prison. No matter if you're in there
I
for a
get it,
month
bro. I get it.
or 3
But
months.
you answered that so you define the first part. Why do so many black people keep putting their lives in the hands of the judicial system?
And my
Well,
When we
answer
talk,
is
when we talking about crimes, we talking about crimes.
Well,
Like
let me
what
like
crime
you
though?
know, like all right, if you let me give you an example, right? If you rob somebody, if you rob somebody and you get caught, you're going in the hands of the judicial system.
All right.
Survival.
Look, man. I understand where you're coming from on that.
Survival.
I understand. You made a better choice to go into the Navy. But the average hood motherfucker can't even find a job, dog. Because they
Survival.
can't read. So they
I
motherfuckers out there trapping and whatever pimping, whatever they doing. Besides, I hope they ain't kicking in doors. I'd rather them sell drugs and fucking pimp hoes instead of kicking in fucking front doors. You know what I'm saying?
so you basically saying
It's all about your environment, bro. It's about your environment.
You basically it's a 50-50 crapshoot. So basically you saying like, hey, I gotta do this shit to survive. If I go in the hands of it,
Brody.
it is what it is.
Brody,
That's what I'm saying.
listen.
You gotta understand that part.
I'm gonna give you a simple comparison. A motherfucker can straight up rob a bank, get $10,000. It's a robbery.
Mhm.
A motherfucker can embezzle $10,000 from the same bank. What's the difference? $10,000 still missing. One is a robbery, one is embezzlement. One gives you a fucking life sentence, the other one gives you 2 years. They searching for us and our method, and they target our method and they add to it. It don't even got to be strong arm. It doesn't have to be with a armed robbery. He can walk inside there with a fucking card and with a note and say, "Hey, look, put all the money in the bag and walk out." It's the same shit as fucking embezzlement.
So you basically saying that they don't so basically they don't care.
Basically, Carmelo Anthony, they publicize him as a murderer, but they got 6 different cases, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2 different cases just like his out there. And one person was protecting themselves, the other person is a murderer. They had the Asian guy that fucking tracked that dude for damn near blocks and shot him in the back, shot the black kid in the back, and he got off. But Carmelo Anthony stabbed one white boy within the moment, the heat of passion of the moment, and he's a murderer. It's all about that. Dog, fuck all of that fucking political goddamn, you know what I mean, media jargon bullshit, bro. We gotta understand that they plot, they plan, and they railroad our ass every fucking time.
Let me ask you this though.
Let
If
me
I
ask you this.
if I drink and drive, am I putting myself in the hands of the judicial system?
Yes.
If you drink and drive, yeah, you taking a risk.
So is it smart?
No, it ain't smart.
So if I get pulled for a DUI and everything, and I gotta go to court and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna have empathy, or you gonna have empathy for me?
Nah, lock your drunk ass up. I'm gonna lock your drunk ass up, even if I'm the judge. Hey, on Friday, yo, homie, check this out, man. You trying to try my fucking luck, bro? I'm gonna lock your black ass up. Why?
You made
Because
my
you already know
point.
better. You're a grown
Yeah.
ass goddamn man.
Yeah, you made my point.
But I'm a doggone slap your point.
Go ahead.
You know how many political motherfuckers, how many of them motherfuckers sitting inside that goddamn suit and tie that go inside there for the same shit. You got caught drunk and your shit, you blew a fucking .09.
And they got the same fucking thing.
And you know what they get? They get a smack on their wrist and
Yeah.
sent the fuck home.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is we all know this shit, right? So
what I'm saying is
so we know this shit not fair.
Friday.
So the shit
Friday.
we know the shit not fair. So
Friday,
why do we put ourselves? Why do we So when a young brother decides to take the life of another young brother, do you think all that shit
it's
just
black
like
on black
okay,
crime.
Friday, let me ask you
It's
something.
black on black crime.
Let me ask you something, Friday.
When a young Caucasian takes the life of a young Caucasian,
hold on.
What is it called?
Let me ask you something, Friday. Let me ask you something. When you drink and drive, whenever you say, hey, I'm finna go to my partner's house, I'm finna, you know what I'm saying, have a few beers and come back home. What's your thought process?
They catch me.
Come back home.
My thought process is I know I'm gonna get back home.
That's the same thing as everybody else in America.
Hey, bro, and Brody,
shit happens. Yeah, you right.
Shit happens.
Right.
Hey, shit happens. You get caught up, right? But the difference is they're gonna call your ass. They're gonna call one reckless endangerment. They're gonna call other one. You know what I mean? Driving under the influence.
Or driving while impaired.
Driving while impaired. One of them gonna be going in the court system as reckless endangerment. The other one is gonna be driving while impaired. You know what I mean? One takes a goddamn $10,000 fine. The other one takes $1,000 fine.
Or one takes
so what y'all saying is, hey, the end of the day is like we gonna do like we disregard that shit. We gonna do what we want to do, and if we get hemmed up, we get hemmed up.
You just gotta live with it. You can't stay here and bitch out about it once you know.
Bro, that's what you just said. You just said that shit Friday.
Yeah.
You just said that shit.
That's why I wanted. That's what I just wanted. I just wanted to see what y'all thinking about this shit.
No, that's not the thing though. So we breaking down the question that you pop the question back up there again. The question is,
put it back up there,
bro. In harm's way. We put ourselves in harm's way because we risk takers. We take risks. Just like the motherfucker that hopped out today and went and drove to the goddamn gas station up the corner. We take risks. That's a part of being human.
That's
human.
You said it perfectly. We are risk takers.
The problem is at the peak of our risk, we are judged differently.
Mm-hmm.
We are judged based on the color of our skin.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how the system views us. So
that's why I said, why do we put ourselves in the hands of the justice system? Because we are risk takers.
Because we take risks.
There you go.
But then we take the risk. We take the same risk as the next man. We just get punished different.
That's what I'm saying.
I put it out right. It's some fast ass Caucasians out there. It's some fast running Caucasians, but the brother was trying to escape. The Caucasian was just going for a jog.
Mm-hmm. Last one. Let's give me I'm gonna give y'all 2 minutes. Cause we not trying to crush that 3-hour threshold. So 2 minutes on each, and then we out. Last one. Bad leaders don't think they are the problem. Go ahead, Rip. This is your question.
No, but go and put smoke on that one first. Let him get it out.
Hey, look, man, every jumper I ever pulled was going in. If you don't get the concept, then you won't get the concept. But every time I gonna stop that 3-point line, I set my feet and I did BEEF, balance, elbows, elevation, follow through, and I pulled that motherfucker, brick or not. When it released from my hand, it was good. There's no such thing as a bad leader to the bad leader. Hitler thought he was right. So did Dr. King. So did Malcolm. So did Trump. So did everybody that's in charge, they view their point of view as correct. So when you say a bad leader is only judged based on the opinion of the person that's commenting on what they did.
I agree with that. I don't have nothing.
Genghis Khan was right. Buddha was right. Jesus was right. Elijah Muhammad was right. The Moors was right. The Hebrews were right. The Jews was right. Everybody out there, no matter what the fucking situation, Napoleon Bonaparte, Joan of Arc, they were all right.
All right. So let me interject a little bit. Just because you think you right, don't mean you right.
Opinion.
Prime example. Leader of the free world right now is Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Prime example. This man destroyed this country in 18 months. Prime example. So what I'm saying is, you right of what you're saying, but at the same time, you're wrong to a certain degree. You're wrong to what I'm saying. You're wrong to a certain degree. Just because you are in a leadership position. Hold on, wait. Just because Just because you are in a leadership position,
opinion,
don't make that decision you made right.
Speculation.
It don't.
Opinion.
It ain't opinion. It's fact.
Speculation.
The outcome of what your decision determines if that was the right decision.
Put the question up, Rick.
Well, how many times you want to put it up?
Because in the question it says, think. Don't think.
Bro, I just told you. Look, if you think your decision is the right decision, and you got everybody fucking killed, it was the wrong decision.
He made a decision though.
Oh, that's fine. Right. That's fine. But that has nothing to do with it being a good decision. Or you being the problem.
The key to every decision.
Bro, let me tell you something, bro. We had this one Marine that was named Tommy. Nothing he did or said as an E4 was correct or right, even outside of the Marine Corps. You know what happened to him? Because he made the decisions he made, they kicked him out of the Marine Corps.
Touche.
Now, you're going to tell me, just because you made a decision, that's the right decision. It's not.
No.
It's not.
It doesn't make it the right decision in your opinion.
But the outcomes of your decision makes it the right or wrong decision.
You don't want to accept the fact that my decision and right or wrong is my opinion.
Bro, if I'm the only one, if you made a decision, it's 10 of us.
My point of view.
You made a decision. Everybody died except myself. I lost a leg and an arm.
Guess what?
You telling me you made the right decision?
If everybody died over here, if everybody died in your unit and everybody in the other unit lived and survived, guess what? You made the right decision. If you sacrifice 70 men and 500 men lived, you made the right decision.
That's technically a good decision, but I'm gonna tell you something.
Opinion.
Your life is not more valuable than my life.
Opinion.
How's that an opinion? That's a
because
fact.
To me,
that's
your
a
life
fact.
is not your life is no more valuable than my life.
So that's a fact. That's a fact to you, right?
That's
right?
my opinion.
No, that's a fact to you. Your life is more valuable than my life. That's a fact to you. That's an opinion. How smoke? How smoke? Wait a minute. Time out.
If I
if
go
you're
in,
talking about,
the room
we're
right
talking
now,
about me and you,
If I go in the room right now and I ask my wife, whose life is more important, Rip or Smoke? She gonna say what? Baby, you my husband.
This different. You changing the parameters of what I'm asking.
No.
Yes.
I'm pushing the point.
I'm talking about
your opinion.
Me and you.
Hey, look. Hey, Rip, check this out. You ready for it?
Hold on. If I pull a gun on you, you got a gun on you too.
Mm-hmm.
We pull a gun on each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, look, you think your life more valuable than mine?
I'm popping your ass.
See what I'm saying? So that's a
let me reverse you. When you a good leader, will you recognize that you may be the problem?
You very well could be the problem. Yeah, as a good leader.
When you're a good leader, you recognize that you fucked up.
I don't think
a good leader, you might recognize
this is a bad leader. No,
but
you cannot have
a good leader. If the good leader is fucking up, he recognizes the good leader recognizes that they're the fucking they may be a bad leader
and a bad leader. The difference between a good leader and a bad leader is simple, bro.
It's not that simple. But go ahead.
The difference between a good leader and a bad leader is a good leader will make the decision. A bad leader will not.
You're right. But I'm going to tell you this right here. The difference between a good leader and a bad leader in certain situations is situation dictates the outcome.
Big fact, bro. I agree.
True. But if your situation
that is all it is.
And you still don't make a decision, you suck.
If you don't make a decision, one way or the other, you are a horrible leader. You are
a couch potato.
Now, prime example. Y'all ever seen that little series Band of Brothers?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was around season 2 or season 3 when that one captain, they had to take him off the front line because he just couldn't do it no more. But that is what we're talking about right now. If you can't go either way, whether you're going to get everybody killed or whether you're going to have everybody live, whatever the case may be, you're not a good leader.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, also in that decision, whether you're going to be a good leader or not, is the outcome of what you've done.
Hey, Friday.
Because you're going to get remembered as somebody that fucked up, or you're going to get remembered as somebody that, hey, I killed everybody to save 500, like Smoke said.
Hey, look.
Then you get a medal of honor for that shit.
Yo, Rip, check this out. Yo, Rip, you ready for this one? Hey, we just scrolled up, we marching, you know what I mean? Low right, lay and we came up to a stop sign, right? And our decisions is left, right, straight ahead, right? I say, fuck it, we going straight ahead. You said left, Friday said right. Joe sitting there at the stop sign. Joe sitting at the stop sign. I said left. I said straight ahead. You said left, Friday said right. We don't know what's coming down any of those fucking decisions. The only person is sitting there waiting on fucking shit to come to them is Joe, who sits at the fucking stop sign. You don't know as a leader which decision is going to be the one that gets you to the final, you know what I mean, to the outcome that you want.
You make the safest decision.
So you make the safest decision in your opinion, and you do not know, because I could very well go straight ahead, and the first thing I hit is a landmine, and it blow everybody up. You could
You
go
creep,
left,
you
and the
you
first
I
thing
trying
you
got
to
hit
you,
is a
man.
relate this shit to
landmine,
the
and it blows
military,
I
everything
man.
got
We
up.
you.
talking
So we
about
gonna
life.
what if
We're talking
we gonna
about
what
life.
if for this, but I got you, man. I got you on that though.
We talking
I
about
understand
life
where you're coming
situation,
from. Yeah.
not the
And
military.
that is life. And that is life, homie. Listen, I told my freaking my boss's boss, when he asked me, what am I willing to do? What am I willing to do if he protects my job?
I give you a scenario.
But
All right, if you the
Hold on,
leader,
Friday, I'm still
if
in there. Hey, Friday,
like,
I'm still plugged in, Friday.
go ahead.
When I told my boss that shit, I lost my fucking job, yo. I had a decent job. I was working for a decent company doing decent shit. When I told my boss that shit, I could have easily said, yeah, I'll owe you. But I said, I'm not going to be around here owing nobody anything. So if you protect me, you protect me. If you don't, you don't. But I'm not going to owe anybody anything. I'm going to come inside here like I need a job every day from this point on, and that's it. He fired me. They let me go. I never struggled from that day on, but guess what else? I did not owe anybody anything from that day on. I made a decision. I made the best decision for me. I am a good leader. Bottom line, bro. If you don't make
landed.
a decision, you are a shitty leader. If you're willing to make a call, make a decision, bro, you are the definition between a good and a bad leader. A leader is a leader, no matter if he leads you to the fucking glory land or if he leads you to your own demise. A leader is a leader because he took a daggone chance on whatever he felt was right.
Okay. I know a lot of people can relate to that, but it's a lot of bad leaders in their household, and they really don't think they the damn problem, man. Like,
And that's your
like when it
opinion.
comes to money and how they deal with their children and all that shit.
Okay,
It's a
so
lot of
Friday.
like, and I'm gonna tell you and I'm gonna give you my definition. I'm gonna simplify that, right? Uh, if somebody tells you that you a bad leader and you get defensive about that shit, you the fucking problem.
No, you're not. No, you're not. If
Okay.
somebody told you ugly, somebody say, "Oh, Friday, you an ugly motherfucker," and you don't defend yourself, then
If your
who the
woman
fuck
tell
gonna
you you
defend
a
you?
bad leader
Who the
and
fuck
you
gonna
don't
defend you?
and you don't and you don't and she tells you why she thinks you a bad leader, and you tell her that you get defensive about that shit, you a bad leader.
But Friday, I don't know where the fuck you both pull that bullshit at. But Friday,
It's a fact.
if somebody told me I stink and I think I smell like a fucking bucket of money, bruh, I'm gonna tell them bitches you don't
You be
understand my
trying to
fucking
get too
struggle.
technical with this shit.
I
It is
am. I'm
like
technical with my
words is
shit.
words. Words is word, and how people feel is how
And
people
if a
feel.
bitch, if you feel like if you feel like I stink, because hey, you a bad leader, you stink. Okay? And I say I smell like money, bitch, because I
Bro,
smell
no,
like the
all right,
chemicals
bro.
I
Let
use to
me pick
get.
that apart. If you stink, if she tells you you stink and you preach on keeping your kids clean, but you a nigga that stink.
That's her opinion. And I'm allowed to have mine. I
You're
smell
allowed to
like
have,
money,
but
motherfucker.
the facts is the fact. If you a dirty, if you just a dirty, rotten, smelling ass motherfucking nigga,
Uh-huh.
you
Nigga, I
can't
could
tell
clean.
your kids.
So
You
you
can't
know
sit
though,
there and tell your damn kids to
Friday,
you need to
Friday,
get in the shower and all that.
Friday,
Nigga, you don't do that shit.
Friday. I clean porta johns for a living, motherfucker, and I make plenty bread.
Quit
I
making it
smell like
about you.
money. No, I'm just
We talking
saying
about
though.
it in general.
I'm
Quit
talking
making it
about
about you.
opinions, bro. I'm talking about opinions. I clean porta johns for a living. I'm a plumber. I smell like shit right now to you. I smell like money to me because I just made $2 grand off of unclogging one toilet. I smell like shit to you. To you, I stink. To me, I smell like a fat ass paycheck.
So yeah, that's what you. That's so
Opinion.
yeah. That I get you. I get what you saying. Yeah, I just made 2 bands, so shit, fuck what you talking about.
But what you talking about? Yeah, look, man, I'm hitting. Yeah, little bitch, you just don't understand the struggle.
Hey, but the truth is, it's stank. Your ass stank though.
Hey, look,
Don't matter what much money you made, your ass stank. And she said, I can't be more. I can't. If you trying to get a hug, and she's like, "Oh, nigga, you stink. I'm not giving you a goddamn hug." So you sitting there like, "Girl, I just made 2 bands today." You better.
Friday. The bitch at 7-Eleven called me stink, right? But when I walked inside my motherfucking house, my wife gave me a kiss.
Man, that's your wife. Your wife gonna do that.
I don't give a fuck, bro. She thought I smelled good. She thought I smelled like money because she already know I brought that bitch home this week.
All right. Hey, last word, y'all. Hey, I ain't about to sit there and debate. I get you though. I ain't about to sit there and debate this shit though.
Hey, for real, shit. Bitch, tell you your cologne stink.
So, my daughter about to end the show. She say last word.
Hello.
Say last
Hello.
word. Tell them last word.
Last word.
All right. You heard her. She said last word.
Yo, believe who come in your life. Believe who they are. If they are asshole, take them for that. You know what I'm saying? Just believe who you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out.
Hey, yo, baby girl, I'm gonna talk to your daughter. Baby girl, protect your innocence.
She just hauled ass.
Well, she might listen to the show. Baby girl, protect your innocence. And if you need somebody to tell you that you're beautiful, run to your daddy, because he'll tell you in a heartbeat. You don't need near mug to tell you that you're beautiful, girl. You're beautiful because you are beautiful.
Hey, man. I would just tell people this, man. Always do what you feel is right. No matter who coming at you, staying on business. Stay the course. If you get new information, it's okay to change your mind. People call it flip-flopping. Stick to your morals and principles. And hey, just stand on what you stand on, man. You get more credibility to that. So
life in the fast lane, all gas, no brakes.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who likes it. You'll be don't compromise yourself. So, man. So, man, this was great. This was a long show, man. But I enjoyed talking to you, brothers, man.
All right, guys.
We doing this thing, man. I know we small, but we gonna get there. We gonna get there, man. And it always takes time, man. But we always true to the game, man. We true to ourselves, man. And that's what makes us. I think that what makes us one of the best shows on YouTube. So we gonna keep grinding. We gonna keep doing what we do. Hey, I love you, brothers.
Already, boss.
Outstanding men. All y'all outstanding men. And we out.
Hey, yo, Ripper ass about ready to go to sleep right now. I can hear it in his voice.
Yeah.
Nah.
All right now.
All right now.
All right. Salute.